I believe things look just about like we need them to look, and with that, I believe we can get it under. We're going to get it underway. Barry Berg and Kip Harrell, you are going to be first out. Rudy Danley, Cesar Ornelas, number 2. Number 3, going to be Nick Calivas, Jason Richardson, and 4, Miley Ritchie, Cutter Thomason. We got a total of 256 in this one right here. Going to pay big time. And the day ain't done yet. Barry Berg and Kip Harrell, you are team number 1. I'm sorry, boys. Going to be no time. Let's go to number 3 right here. Number 3, Nick Calivas and Jason Richardson. Miley Ritchie, Cutter Thomason on deck at 4. Then we'll go down to number 6. It's going to be Rocco Fitzgerald, Andy Anaya, Jeffrey Parsley, and Justin Elms. Your team number 7. Nick Calivas, Jason Richardson, team number 3. Going to work right here. Miley Ritchie, Cutter Thomason, right on in, please. Richie Thomason, boxes are yours. Calivas and Richardson right here looking at team number 3. They're going to be straight up, boys. 9:23. Go on down and see Ben at that second arena. He'll point you to the pay window. 9:23. That brings us to draw number 4, Miley Ritchie and Cutter Thomason. On deck, it'll be Rocco Fitzgerald and Andy and I. Then it's Jeff Parsley and Justin Elms, followed by Hippie Sanchez and J.D. Holland. Casey Chamberlain, they need you to the entry office. Casey Chamberlain, they need you to the entry office, please. Rocco Fitzgerald and Andy Anaya, you're going to be next out. Fitzgerald and Anaya, draw number 6. Go ahead and ride on in, please. Number 6, you can ride on in. We're going to be no time here at draw number 4. I'm sorry. That'll bring us down to team number 6 right here. Number 6 going to be Rocco Fitzgerald and Andy Anaya. On deck, we're going to be looking for Jeffrey Parsley, Justin Elms, and it's Hippie Sanchez, J.D. Holland, and Keith McGuire. Justin Kopp, you'll be team number 9. Jeffrey Parsley and Justin Elms, number 7. Go ahead and ride on in. 7, if you would, please. Fitzgerald and Anaya right here looking at draw number 6. Sorry, fellas, going to be no time at number 6. Bringing us on down to team number 7 right here. Number 7 is going to be Jeffrey Parsley and Justin Elms. Hippie Sanchez, J.D. Holland, you're going to be 8-9. Keith McGuire, Justin Kopp, and Jake Brown. Caetano Terina, you are team number 10. Team 10, just a couple out. Sanchez and Holland, number 8. You can ride on in. Draw number 8. The boxes are yours. I'm looking at Parsley and Elms right here. Team number 7. 3/4 of the way down the pin. They're going to be straight up 10-7. A 10.27 is going to bring us down to team number 8. Hippie Sanchez and J.D. Holland. Keith McGuire and Justin Kopp, you're going to be on deck. Brown and Terina, your number 10. And number 11 is going to be Colton Ranley and Jake Burdett. McGuire and Kopp at number 9. You can ride on in, please. Draw number 9. You can ride on in. Going to be no time here at 8. Brings us to team number 9. Now, team number 9, Keith McGuire and Justin Kopp. Jake Brown and Caetano Terina, your number 10. 11 is going to be Colton Ranley and Jake Burdett and Martin Wall. Cody Beach, you'll be team number 12. Walden Beach, you are 12. You are 4 away. Again, we do have that 13.5-second cut going. 13:50 will get you down to the second arena, but 13:51 is going to be too long. We're in no time at draw number 9. Team number 10 coming at you now. Jake Brown and Caetano Terina. Colton Ranley and Jake Burnett, you're on deck at 11. 12 is going to be Martin Walden, Cody Beach, and Jace Davis, Ryder Davis, team number 13. Davis and Davis, number 13, you're 4 away. Ranley and Burnett, number 11. Go ahead and ride on in. Number 11, you can ride on in. Jake Brown and Caetano Torino right here. Team number 10, right in the middle of the pin. They're going to get it good. 7 and 24. A 7.24. Good job, team. That brings us to 11. Colton Ranley and Jake Burnett. Martin Walden, Cody Beach on deck at number 12. Number 13 is going to be Jace Davis and Ryder Davis and Cutter Kane. Blaine Caldwell, you're 14. Caden Caldwell, you're number 14. You're 4 away. Martin Walden, Cody Beach, number 12. Go ahead and ride on in. Team number 12, the boxes are yours. Ranley and Burnett here. Team number 11. 3/4 of the way down the pin. Straight run, 10:21. A 10.21 looks good. Let's bring us down to number 12 now. Martin Walden, Cody Beach, Jace Davis, and Ryder Davis on deck at 13. 14 going to be Cutter Kane, Blaine Caldwell, Preston Hewitt, and Speed Williams, number 15. Hewitt and Williams, number 15, going to be 4th out. Jace Davis, Ryder Davis, 13. Go ahead and ride on in. We got it on a pretty good little spotted steer right there. Oh, boys, wouldn't you like to draw that dude 4 times? 7 and 32. 7.32 out of way to use them, boys. Head on down to that second arena. Good luck to you. Jace Davis, Ryder Davis coming up right now, number 13. Cutter Clayton and Blaine Caldwell on deck at 14. 15 is going to be Hewitt and Williams. Caden Babb and J.C. Lucero coming at 16. Cutter Kane, Blaine Caldwell, number 14. Make your way on in. 14, you can ride in, please. Davis and Davis right here. Team number 13. They're going to be straight up 10:45 on one. A 10.45 straight up run. Brings us down to team number 14. Cutter Kane and Blaine Caldwell. Preston Hewitt and Speed Williams, your number 15. Number 16 is going to be Babel Lucero and Chris Fleet. John Terrell, you'll be 17. Fleet and Terrell, you're 17, and you're 4 out. Preston Hewitt, Speed Williams, 15. You can ride on in. Drew the poodle right there, boys. The poodle. Nice work, fellas. Nice work, 664. 6.64 brings us down to draw number 15. Hewitt and Williams. Babel Sarah, you're 16. Number 17 is going to be Fleet and Terrell. Then is Nathan Curley and Tyler Larson at 18. Babel Sarah at 16. You can ride on in, please. Number 16, fill those boxes. Preston Hewitt and Speed Williams right here. Team number 15. Mr. Williams going to pick them up right there to be 9-2-7. 9 and 27 will put us down to number 16. Caden Babb and J.C. Lucero. Chris Fleet and John Terrell. Your number 17. Number 18 is going to be Kirtley and Larson. Walker Guy and Judd Jackson. You're at 19. Walker Guy, Judd Jackson, you're number 19. You're going to be 4 away. Chris Fleet and John Terrell. You can ride on in. Chris Fleet, John Terrell, boxes are yours. Got it on another good one. Boy, we got a truckload of great steers here today. A couple of them, actually. Smooth run at 744. 7.44, looking good. Now to Chris Fleet, John Terrell, number 17. 18 is going to be Kirtley and Larson. Walker Guy, Judd Jackson, you're 19. Number 21, Nikki Northcott and Colby Corkill. Nikki Northcott and Colby Corkill, you are number 21. You are 4th out. Nathan Kirtley and Tyler Larson, number 18. You can ride on in. 18, boxes are yours. Chris Fleet, John Terrell, draw number 17. Look at right there, boys. You are 928. 9:28. We got a team roping going here now. 9-2-8 looks real good. That puts us down to number 18, Nathan Kirtley and Tyler Larson. Walker Guy and Judd Jackson on deck at 19. Number 21 is going to be Northcott and Corkill and Denver Ing. Derek Jansen, you'll be 22. Walker Guy and Judd Jackson, 19. Go ahead and ride on in, please. Kirtley and Larson right here. Team number 18. They're going to get it with 5. The number will be 14:27. I'm sorry. 14 and change is going to be too long. The cutoff's 13.5. Now to team number 19, Walker Guy and Judd Jackson. Nikki Northcott and Colby Corkill. You're 21. Number 22 going to be Denver Ing and Derek Jansen. Chick Wilfong and Willie Moreland. You're coming at number 23. Northcott and Corkill right in. Northcott, Corkill, the boxes are yours. Walker Guy, Judd Jackson, 19. No time. Going to be no time for him at number 19. That puts us down to number 21. Looking at Nikki Northcott. Looking at Nikki Northcott right here in Colby Corkill, Denver Ing, and Derek Jansen. You'll be on deck. Chick Wilfong and Willie Moreland. You're at 23 and 24. Going to be Coulter Jackson, Braden Morris. Denver Ing and Derek Jansen, number 22. You can ride on in 22, please. Northcott and Colker right here. Team number 21. They're going to come to a stop and add 1378. I'm sorry, that's going to be just a little bit too much. 1378 going to be a little bit too much. That puts us to Denver Ing and Jarek Jensen. This is number 22. 23, Chick Wilfong and Willie Moreland. Coulter Jackson, Braden Morris. You're at 24. 25, Kate Merritt and James Watson. Wilfong and Moreland, go ahead and ride on in. Wilfong and Moreland, ride in, please. Ing on the front side, Jansen on the back side. They got it done in 9:21. Got it done in 9.21. Head on down and see Ben Clements at that second arena. You're going to be in good shape. Now to Chick Wilfong, Willie Moreland. Team number 23. 24 going to be Jackson and Morris. Kate Merritt and James Watson at 25. Number 26 going to be Ryan Benton and Wyatt Howell. Benton and Howell, number 26, you're 4 away. Chick Wilfong and Wade Moreland, number 23. Go ahead and ride in. 23, please. Look it right there, boys. That's a snappy little run. I'll bet you like that. 6.79. That's going to help your cause dramatically. 6.79. That brings us down to number 24 now. Coulter Jackson and Braden Morris. Kate Merritt and James Watson. You'll be on deck at 25. 26 going to be Benton and Howell. Braxton Barker and Sean Gray. You're 27. Braxton Barker, Sean Gray, you're number 27. You are going to be 4th out. I'm looking right now at Coulter Jackson, Braden Morris. This is number 24. Kate Merritt and James Watson at 25. You can make your way in. 25, please. Coulter Jackson, Braden Morris here. Team number 24. Check that out. Dang it. Going to be a no time. No time number 23. Team 25. No time on 24. Now we go to 25. Kate Merritt and James Watson right there coming up with a 7.84. 7.84 on down to Benton and Howell right now, draw number 26. Unfortunately, no time coming up right here at draw number 26. No time on number 26. We're going to move down to number 27 now. Braxton Barker and Sean Gray. Ryder Wolf and Diego Ibarra, your number 28, number 29. Going to be Bobby Boy, Manuel and Ty Murphy and John Campus. John Campus, Andy Smallwood, your number 30. Ryder Volfin, Diego Ibarra, draw number 28. You can ride on in. Number 27 takes a painful low time right there. That brings us down to number 28, Ryder Volfin, Diego Ibarra, Bobby Boy, Manuel, and Ty Murphy. You're on deck at number 29. Number 30 going to be John Campus and Andy Smallwood. Conley Kleinhans and Dylan Hancock, you're 31. Kleinhans and Hancock, number 31. Be thinking about it. We're coming your way. Bobby Boy and Ty, go ahead and ride on in. Bobby Boy and Ty, the boxes are yours. I'm at Ryder Volfin, Diego Ibarra right here. Team number 28. Look at these boys go. 9:09 on the clock. 9.09 on the clock. That's going to bring us down to Bobby Boy, Manuel, and Ty Murphy. Then it's John Campus and Andy Smallwood. Conley Kleinhans and Dylan Hancock at number 31 and 32 is going to be Blaine Turner and Luke Atchison. John Campus and Andy Smallwood at 30. Go ahead and ride on in. Team number 30. Boxes are yours. Bobby Boy, Manuel, and Ty Murphy. Team number 29. Bottom into the pin. We're going to get all faced up right there. Be pretty good. 11-60. 11.60 brings us down to John Campus and Andy Smallwood. Conley Kleinhans and Dylan Hancock at 31. Number 32 is going to be Blaine Turner, Luke Atchison, Sky Valdez, and Jake Cobb. You are 33. You're 4 away. Valdez and Cobb, number 33. You're 4th to go. Conley Kleinhans and Dylan Hancock, number 31. Go ahead and ride on in. 31, you can ride in, please. Campus and Smallwood right here looking at team number 30. And they're going to come to a stop for a 9.59. 9.59 brings us down to team number 31, Kleinhans and Hancock. Blaine Turner, Luke Atchison, you're on deck in the hold. It's Valdez and Cobb and Tyner Ishman, Alfonso Gonzalez at 34. Ishman and Gonzalez, you're number 34. You're 4 out. Blaine Turner, Luke Atchison, number 32. Go ahead and ride on in. 32. Fill them up, please. Kleinhans and Hancock right now. Team number 31. Oh, boys. Nice job, fellas. 860. It's going to work every single time. 860. Blaine Turner, Luke Atchison coming at you right now. They're number 32. 33 going to be Sky Valdez and Jake Cobb. Tyler Ishman and Alfonso Gonzalez. You're 34. And 35 is going to be McElroy and Sweet. And Sanders and Zach, 35. Get it on your mind. You're a couple away. Sky Valdez and Jake Cobb at 33. Go ahead and ride on in. 33, please. Turner, Atchison, 32. Great work, gentlemen. 669 is the sum total of your efforts right there. 6.69. That puts us to Sky Valdez and Jake Cobb at number 33. 34 going to be Ishman and Gonzalez. Sanders, McElroy, and Zach Sweeten at 35. At number 36 going to be Marcus Becerra and Sergio Gonzalez. Tyler Ishman and Alfonso Gonzalez, number 34. Go ahead and ride in, please. 34, please. Sky Valdez right over the head of the intended receiver. Going to be no time. Number 33. Team 34 coming up now. Tyler Ishman and Alfonso Gonzalez. Sanders, McElroy, and Zach Sweeten on deck at 35. 36 going to be Becerra, Gonzalez, Zach Watson, and Colt Baldwin here. 37. Watson and Baldwin, you're 37. You're 4 away. Sanders, McElroy, Zach Sweeten, number 35. Go ahead and ride on in. 35, if you would, please. Whipped it right back off at number 34. Darn it. I'm sorry, no time. Now it's 35. Sanders, McElroy, and Zach Sweeten. Marcus Becerra, Sergio Gonzalez. You're on deck at 36. 37 is going to be Watson and Baldwin. Rayesh Case Bolt and Jason Oakes. You are team number 38. You're 4 away now. Draw number 38. Howdy to everybody that's tuned in on the World Wide Web, watching us with X Factor. X Factor, the best in the business without a doubt, and we're happy to have them right here with us at the Vegas pregame. We're going to be an 874. 8.74 on him. Marcus Becerra, Sergio Gonzalez, 36. 37 is going to be Zach Watson and Colt Baldwin. Case Bolton Oaks, you're number 38, number 39. Then Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews. You are 4 away. Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews, you're 4 away. And you're going to be 4th out. Marcus Becerra, Sergio Gonzalez, 36. Number 37, Zach Watson and Colt Baldwin right on in. Watson and Baldwin, the boxes are yours. Marcus Becerra, Sergio Gonzalez, team number 36. Look at them. Look at these boys. Do it in 8.55. 8.55. Have fun down at the second pin. I just sent it down to Mr. Clemens. He's got it waiting on you. Zach Watson and Colt Baldwin coming up right now. Number 37, 38, going to be Case Bolton Oaks. Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews, your number 39. And then 40 will be Dan Denmark and Enrique Munoz. Ryesh, Case Bolt, and Justin Oaks. Go ahead and ride on in. Case Bolton Oaks, the boxes are yours. We're going to be at 11.65. That includes a barrier. 11.65. That does include the barrier. That brings us to team number 38 now. Brings us to team number 38. This is Case Bolton Oaks. On deck number 39, Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews. Denmark and Munoz, you'll be number 40. And then it's team number 41, Aguilera. Please be thinking about it. Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews at 39. You can ride on in. Number 39, boxes are yours. Case Bolton Oaks right here, team number 38. They are smooth in the field, 9:20. 9.20. That'll bring us to Rendon Powdage and Kellen Andrews. Number 39, number 40 going to be Denmark and Munoz. Aguilera, you're coming at number 41 and 42 is going to be Cole Bolton and Shiloh Seal. Raish and Justin, you can come back around. We're going to get you another one. Case Bolton Oaks, you can come back around. We're going to get you another one. 761 on the run right here. 7.61. That's going to put us to Dan Denmark and Eric Munoz. Aguilera, go ahead and ride on in. Tico and Milton, go ahead and ride on in if you would, please. That did Mark and Enrique Munoz. Team number 40, going to be smooth in the field. Hit the barrier, 13.05. 13.05 puts us at number 41 now. Tico and Milton Aguilera. Cole Bolton and Shiloh Seal, you're going to be on deck at number 42. Number 43, going to be Eli Jenkins and Doyle Scribner. Jesse Nelson and Steve Ross, you're 44. Case Bolton Oaks, you're coming after 44. Case Bolton Oaks, you're coming after number 44. We're going to be a leg on this run. 14.88 is going to be too long. 14.88, that's going to be too long. Down to team number 42 now, Cole Bolton and Shiloh Seal. Eli Jenkins and Doyle Scribner, you're number 43, 44. Then it'll be Nelson and Ross. And then it's Case Bolton Oaks coming 4th out. Eli Jenkins, Doyle Scribner, number 43. You can ride on in. 43. Go ahead and ride in, please. Bolton and Seal right here. Team number 42. It's going to be no time at number 42. Bringing us on down to team number 43 then. Eli Jenkins and Doyle Scribner. Jesse Nelson and Steve Ross, you're going to be on deck. Rash, Case Bolt, and Justin Oaks, you're at 3rd out. And then we drop down and go to Jet Eccles and Catcher Gasperson. Smooth in the field, 5 of the line. Total time, you're going to be 10.96 on him. 10.96. Now let's go to Jesse Nelson, Steve Ross. We've got a Charcoal Dodge 2L flatbed Elite Gooseneck parked in doorway to the arena. We need to have that outfit moved immediately, please. A Charcoal Dodge 2L flatbed Elite Gooseneck parked in the doorway to the arena. You're right behind the washback. We got to have you moved. Wash rack, we got to have you moved right now, please, and thank you. Case Bolton Oaks, you can go ahead and ride on in, please. Case Bolton Oaks, the boxes are yours. We're going to be 844 right here. 8.44. Now to Ray Ash, Case Bolton, Justin Oaks. Then it's Jet Eccles and Catcher Gaspers under 45. Then Mitch Compson, Vitor De Silva coming at 46. No time right there. On down to Jet Eccles and Catcher Gasperson right now. Mitch Compson, Victor De Silva. You are going to be on deck. Then it's Ruby Magnus and Tyler Anderson, followed by team number 48. That's going to be Corey Fetterman and Kelby Frizzell. Mitch Compson, Vitor De Silva. Come on in. Compson, De Silva. The boxes are yours. Come on in. Jet and Catcher Rice Pier. Look at the team number 45. They did it right. 7-34. 7.34. That's about as good as it can happen, boys. Good job. Right here, we are going to draw number 46, Mitch Compson, Vitor De Silva. Ruby Magnus, Tyler Anderson, go ahead and ride on in. Team number 47, boxes are yours. No time here at draw 46. On down to team number 47 right now. Ruby Magnus and Tyler Anderson. Corey Fetterman and Kelby Frizzell, you'll be on deck. Then Kevin Greenwood and Chuck Butler, followed by Coleman Packard and Whitney DeSalvo. Corey Fetterman and Kelby Frizzell, number 48. Fill them up, please. 48, you can ride on in. Ruby and Tyler right here. This is 47. Not what we expect to see right there. Going to be no time. Team number 48 coming up now. Number 48, Corey Fetterman and Kelby Frizzell. Kevin Greenwood and Chuck Butler, you'll be on deck at 49.50. Going to be Packard, DeSalvo, then Cesar Ornelas and Jorge Pina coming at 51. Ornelas and Pina, you're 51. You are going to be fourth out. Greenwood and Butler at 49. Go ahead and ride on in. 49, please. Fetterman Frizzell here, team number 48. Look at us come to a stop right there. 9:33. 9:33 looks good. Now to number 49, Greenwood and Butler. Packard, DeSalvo, you're on deck at 50. 51 is going to be Ornelas and Pina. Then Rudy Danley and Blake Tolliver, 52. Danley and Tolliver, you're 52. You are 4 away. Got 37 remaining in this rotation. 37 coming up yet in this rotation. Packard, DeSalvo, number 50. Go ahead and ride on in. Team 50, the boxes are yours. Greenwood and Butler right here. Team number 49, not today at 49. Team 50. Team 50 now, Coleman Packard and Whitney DeSalvo. Ornelas and Pina, you're 51. Number 52, going to be Rudy Danley and Blake Tolliver and Nick Kalivas. Shy Pate, you are 53. Nick Kalivas and Shy Pate, you're 53. 4 away. Ornelas and Pina, number 51. Go ahead and ride on in. 51, the boxes are yours. Coleman Packard made it stay on there somehow. We don't have to be proud about it. We'll just take it. Smooth run. 9-1-1. Never forget. 9 and 11. That brings us to Cesar Ornelas and Jorge Pina. Draw number 51. Then it is Rudy Danley, Blake Tolliver, Kalivas and Pate coming to 53. And 54 is going to be Trip Wallace and Dylan Foster. Danley and Tolliver right on in. Cesar and Jorge at 51. They're going to do it in 10-16. 10-16 brings us down to number 52, Rudy Danley and Blake Tolliver. Nick Kalivas and Shy Pate are on deck at 53. 54 going to be Wallace and Foster. Pecos Ralston and Cutter Thomason, you are 55. Ralston and Thomason, you are 55. You are 4 away. Nick Kalivas and Shy Pate, 53. You can ride on in. 53. Ride on in, please. We're a bit deep right there, unfortunately. It's a no time at 52. 53. Nick Kalivas and Shy Pate. Trip Wallace and Dylan Foster on deck at 54. 55. Going to be Ralston and Thomason and Braylon Tryon. Tyler Waters, you are 57. Trip Wallace and Dylan Foster, 54, right on in. Number 54, right on in, please. Nick Calavis, Shy Pate, team 53. Taking that one right down to the catch pin pretty well, unmolested, no time. That brings us down to 54. Trip Wallace and Dylan Foster. Ralston and Thomason, you're going to be on deck at 55. 56, going to be Tryon and Waters. Rocco Fitzgerald and Cade Sandstrom at 58. Ralston and Thomason at 5-5. Go ahead and ride on in. The double nickel team. Boxes are yours. No time here at 54. That's going to bring us down to team number 55 now. Coming to team number 55, Ralston and Thomason. Braylon Tryon and Tyler Walters. You'll be on deck. Fitzgerald and Sandstrom here at 58. Number 59 is going to be Lucas Dunn and Will Smith. Braden Tryon and Tyler Walters at 57. Go ahead and ride in. 57. Go ahead and ride on in, please. I'm looking at Ralston and Thomason right here. 55. They take a no time. And that puts us at number 57 right here. 57 is going to be Braylon Tryon and Tyler Walters. Fitzgerald and Sands from your 58. 59 going to be Lucas Dunn, Will Smith, and Parsley and Pina draw 60. You'll be fourth out. 60. You are going to be fourth out. Rocco Fitzgerald and Cade Sandstrom at 58. Go ahead and ride on in. 58 boxes are yours. Braylon Tryon on the front side. Tyler Walters, team 57. Face up, team. Good work. You got it in 8.87. You got it in 8.87. Have fun down at that second arena. We'll go to Fitzgerald and Sandstrom right now. They're drawing number 58. Number 59 going to be Lucas Dunn, Will Smith. Jeff Parsley and Jorge Pina. You're coming at number 60. And 61 is going to be Hippie Sanchez, Casey Chamberlain. Lucas Dunn, Will Smith at 59. Go ahead and ride in. 59, you can ride on in. Fitzgerald and Sandstrom right here. They're team number 58. They're going to take a leg. 1577 is going to be too long. 1577 is going to be too long. That'll put us down to 59. Dunn and Smith, Jeff Parsley and Jorge Pina. You're second in line at 60. Then at 61, Hippie Sanchez, Casey Chamberlain, Tristan Barton, and Trey Norris. You are 62. Jeffrey Parsley and Jorge Pina, number 60. Go ahead and ride on in. 60. Ride in, please. Lucas and Will right here. Look at team number 59. They did it in 8.85 to their credit. 8.85. And we are now at draw number 60. 7.83. We did take the barrier. 12.83. Hippie Sanchez, Casey Chamberlain coming up right now. Tristan Barton and Trey Norris, draw number 66. Go ahead and ride on in. 63 and 64, be thinking about it. Hippie and KC. Looky there, boys. Thanks for bringing him over where I could get a good look. You are 920 on him, Hippie and Casey. 920. Bringing us down to draw number 62 now. Tristan Barton and Trey Norris. Robert O'Daniel and Hayden Sanders on deck at 63. 64 going to be Madrid and Tarina. And Omar Ruiz, Zach Nicholson, you're coming at 65. Robert O'Daniel and Hayden Sanders at 63. Go ahead and ride in. Number 63, please. Barton and Norris right here. Team 62, not happening for us at 62. We're going to move down to number 63 right here. O'Daniel and Sanders. On deck going to be Isaac Madrid and Caetano Tarina. Then Omar Ruiz and Zach Nicholson at 65. And 66 going to be Cutter Bob and Jake Burdett. Cousin to Nathan Burdett. Isaac Madrid and Caetano Tarina, draw number 64. You can ride on in. 64 right in, please. Robert O'Daniel and Hayden Sanders right here. Looking at 63. They're 8:36 on the run. 8.36 on him. That puts us at draw number 64 now. Isaac Madrid and Caetano Tarina. Omar Ruiz and Zach Nicholson. You're on deck at 65. 66 going to be Bab and Burdett. Cody Corey and Brett Naiman at 67. Cody Corey, Brett Naiman, 67. You're 4 away. Ruiz and Nicholson at 65. You can ride on in. 65, please. Isaac and Caetano draw 64. Get them tight and right, boys. You did it. 9.04. A 9.04. That'll put us to Omar Ruiz, Zach Nicholson. Cutter Bab and Jake Burdett, you're on deck. In the hold is going to be Cody Corey and Brett Naiman. Then Weston Barnett and Scout McElroy. Bab and Burdett at 66. Go ahead and ride on in. Bab and Burdett, 6'6". Boxes are yours. Omar Ruiz going to spin one for Zach Nicholson right here. Get him, Zach. Got him. You did it. 13.97. I'm sorry, that's going to be a hair too long. 13.97 is too long. That'll bring us down to Cutter Bab and Jake Burdett at 66. 67 is going to be Corey and Naiman. Weston Barnett and Scout McElroy at number 68 and 69. Zane Thompson and Troy Levanos. Cody Corey and Brett Naiman at 67. Go ahead and ride on in. 67 if you would, please. Bab and Burdett, they're going to be a no time on the run at 66. That'll bring us down to number 67 now. Cody Corey and Brett Naiman. Weston Barnett and Scout McElroy. You're 68. Number 69 is going to be Zane Thompson and Troy Levanis. And then it is Zane Kilgus and Blaine Caldwell. Weston Barnett and Scout McElroy, 68. Go ahead and ride on in. 68, please. Cody Corey, Brett Naiman, draw 67. We're going to be straight up and perfect right there, gentlemen. 7.97. A 7.97 looks real good. I'm going to send that down to Ben. He's got it waiting for you. Weston Barnett, Scout McElroy, now draw number 68. On deck, it's going to be Zane Thompson and Troy Levanis. And then we'll drop down to Zane Kilgus and Blaine Caldwell. Will Lloyd and Rance Winters at 71. Lay one down right there in 7.91. Now we're roping cattle. Now we're roping cattle in the big pen. That brings us down to 69. Zane Thompson and Troy Levanis. Then it's Zane Kilgus and Blaine Caldwell at 70. 71 is going to be Will Lloyd and Rance Winters and Justin Johnson. Richard Hughes, 72, your fourth out. Zane Kilgus and Blaine Caldwell, draw number 70. Go ahead and ride on in. 70, ride on in, please. Thompson, Levanos, straight up, 674. Nice work, team. You are 6.74 right there. And I'm going to send that down to Mr. Clemens as well, and he'll have it waiting for you. Use it wisely when you get there, boys. Use it wisely. Zane Kilgus now, Blaine Caldwell, team number 70. 71, Will Lloyd and Rance Winters in Johnson and Hughes, and Moyer and Barlow at 73. Will Lloyd and Rance Winters, 71, you can ride on in. Number 71, you can ride in, please. Kilgus on the front side, Caldwell on the back side. Team 70, not today. Let's move down to 71 now. Number 71 is Will Lloyd and Rance Winters. Justin Johnson and Richard Hughes, you're going to be 73. Number 74, Moyer and Barlow. Thomas Brayman and Tyler Larson, 74. Brayman and Larson, you're 74. You're 4 away. Justin Johnson and Richard Hughes, number 72. Go ahead and ride in. 72, ride in, please. Lloyd and Winters right here. Team number 71. They're going to get out of that one with a 5:14.88. That's going to push you past the limit, I'm afraid. 14.88 going to be too long. Down to Justin Rogers, Richard Hughes, number 72. 73, Moyer and Barlow. Thomas Brayman and Tyler Larson, you're 74 and 75. Walker Guy and Renato Yakamoto coming at number 75. Moyer and Barlow at 73, ride in. 73, you can ride in, please. Got us a little bit of an early start right there, but we're going to clean it up as quick as we can. 13.98. Dang it, I'm sorry. That's a little bit too much as well. 13.98 going to be too long. That brings us to Moyer and Barlow. Team number 73. Number 74, you're on deck. Thomas Brayman and Tyler Larson, Walker Guy, and Renato Yakamoto. You're at number 75 and 76. Miranda and Sells. Victor Miranda and Todd Sells. You're number 76. You're fourth out. Thomas Brayman and Tyler Larson right on it. Your team number 74. Look at that right there. I mean, stick it on him on the back end. 7.46. Wesley Barlow. Nice work, team. 7.46. Looking good. Now to Thomas Brayman and Tyler Larson. Team number 74, 75. Walker Guy. Renato Yakamoto. Victor Miranda. Todd Sells. Your number 76 and 77 is going to be Ryan Wilberg and Peanut Rouse. Walker Guy and Renato Yakamoto, go ahead and ride on in. Brayman and Larson right here. We're going to need a pair right there. Going to need a pair right there. We got them. 11.90. 11.90. That brings us down to team number 75, Walker Guy and Renato Yakamoto. Victor Miranda, Todd Sells, you'll be 76. Number 77 is going to be Wilberg and Rouse and Brian, Greg, Bentley, Davis. You're 78. Greg and Davis, you're 78. You're 4 away. Miranda and Sells at 76. You can ride on it. 76, right on it, please. Guy Yakamoto. We did it right there in 7.54, boys. 7 and 54. You're looking good heading down to see Mr. Clements. Top of the last page of the rotation right here. Starts with draw number 76. Miranda and Sells. Ryan Wilberg and Peanut Rouse. You'll be on deck at 77. 78 is going to be Brian Gregg and Bentley Davis. And Michaela Williamson, Mike Bacon coming at 79. Wilberg and Rouse at 77. You can ride on it. Number 77, please. Miranda and Sells right now. Number 76. With 5, 14.27 is going to shatter our dreams. 14.27 is going to be no time at 76. Now 77, Wilberg and Rouse. Greg and Davis, you'll be 78. Number 79, Michaela Williamson and Mike Bacon. Coulter Jackson, Judd Jackson, 80. Jackson and Jackson, you're 80. You're 4 away. Brian Gregg, Bentley Davis, number 78. Right on in. Team number 78 can ride on in. Wilberg and Rouse right here. Team number 77. Number 77 is going to be smooth. They'll be 10-3-1. A 10-31. That'll bring us down to Brian Gregg and Bentley Davis at 78. Number 79 is going to be Williamson and Bacon. Coulter Jackson and Judd Jackson. You're number 80. And 81 is going to be Caleb Miller and Braden Morris. Williamson and Bacon at 79. You can make your way on in. 79, go ahead and ride on in. I'm looking at 78 here. Greg and Davis. Look at that run right there. That's picture perfect, gentlemen. 7.96. 7 and 96. I'll bet you the folks at Anderson C-Bar C got a good one of it. We are at team number 79 now. Michaela Williamson and Mike Bacon. Coulter Jackson and Judd Jackson, you're going to be 80. 81, Miller and Morris. And James Ellis, John Fulmer, you're at 82. Coulter Jackson, Judd Jackson, go ahead and ride on in, please. I'm looking at Williamson and Bacon right here. They are team number 79. Dumping it on the bend right there. Good work, boys. You got an 8.47 on him.
How are you today? Good. You know where they're going to stick Tyler Waters? It was like team in the first 5 somewhere, and they rolled me. I wouldn't hear you.
Just going to pick you up at the end.
End of this rotation?
Yep.
Perfect.
Will that work?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that'll work. Caleb Miller and Braden Morris, number 81. You can ride on in at no time at draw number 80. No time at draw number 80. Down to team number 81. Caleb Miller and Braden Morris, James Ellis and John Fulmer. You're beyond deck. Cade Merritt, J.D. McGuire, you're 83. Galindo and Wilberg, you are 84. Ellis and Fulmer at draw 82. You can make your way on in. Caleb Miller and Braden Morris, team number 81. Faced up with the leg right there, 1346. Just under the cut. Just under the cut right there. Brings us to James Ellis and John Fulmer. Cade Merritt, J.D. McGuire going to be on deck. Galando and Wilberg at 84. 85 will be Wyatt Howell and Ryan Davis. Kirk Williams and Tyler Waters. You'll have the final run of this rotation. Cade Merritt and J.D. McGuire, you can ride on in. Ellis and Fulmer. No time at draw number 82. Team number 83 coming at you right now. Cade Merritt and J.D. McGuire. John Galindo and Brett Wahlberg, you'll be on deck. Wyatt Howell and Ryan Davis, you're 85. And Kirk Williams, Tyler Waters. You'll end the rotation. Galando and Wilberg at number 84. You can ride on in. 84, go ahead and ride in. Looking at 83. Look at them draw the poodle and use them. 6 nickel. 655. Galindo and Wilberg coming at you right now. Draw 84. Wyatt Howell and Ryan Davis. And Kirk Williams and Tyler Waters. Wyatt Howell and Ryan Davis, draw 85. You can ride on in. Galindo and Wilberg. Going to be no time. That'll put us down to team number 85. Wyatt Howell and Ryan Davis. Then Kirk Williams and Tyler Waters to end the rotation. I mean, leave no doubt about it, fellas. 797. You are a 7.97. Final run of this rotation belongs to none other than Kirk Williams and Tyler Waters. We did take the barrier, 12 and a nickel, boys. You're in a little bit of a hole right there, but I'm not saying you can't dig out of it. 12:05. Head on down to that second arena. Do the very best you can. We're going to shut her down, let you finish up in arena number 2. We'll come back with your second rotation. I believe that we are pretty well good to roll into this second rotation. We're going to get some cattle loaded up. We'll get a flagger in position. We'll start with team number 86. Ryan Benton, Billy Bob Brown. Number 87 is going to be Heath Hardman and Sean Gray. Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Haller. You're going to be number 88, 89. Corey King and Ty Murphy. All right, we're underway. Ryan Benton, Billy Bob Brown. Good luck to you, gentlemen. Heath Hartman and Sean Gray, you're going to be next down. You're on deck at number 87. 88 is going to be Pearson Holler, and then Corey King, Ty Murphy, 89. Heath Hartman and Sean Gray, number 87. Go ahead and ride on in. That's some tough luck right there. Sorry. Going to be in no time. Bringing us down to draw number 87. Then 87 will be Heath Hardman and Sean Gray. Second in line, number 88, Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler. Then Corey King and Ty Murphy at 89 and 90 is going to be Cody Wheeler and Sterling Villa. Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler, go ahead and ride on in. Look at this right here. We got it on a good one now. Sean Gray, use that son of a gun right there. Beautiful work. You're going to be straight up 7.82 on him. 7.82. That'll bring us to team number 88, Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler. Corey King and Ty Murphy on deck at 89. Number 90 going to be Cody Wheeler and Sterling Villa. Ryder Wolf and Andy Smallwood at 91. Corey King, Ty Murphy, 89. You can ride on in. 89, you can ride on in. Put that one away and come back around. We're going to get you a different one. Old Yeller wanted to pull it dirty. We'll put him away. Come back around, Lonnie and Ty. We'll get you another one here in about a half a dozen or so. But right now, we're going to go to Corey King and Ty Murphy. Cody Wheeler and Sterling Villa, number 90. 91 is going to be Ryder Wolf and Andy Smallwood, Logan Sifford, and Sean Berry. You're number 92. Cody Wheeler and Sterling Villa, number 90. You can make your way on in. 90 right on in. King and Murphy right here getting a little bit of an early start, and things are kind of going to trickle downward from there. I'm sorry, it's going to be in no time. That puts us down to team number 90, Cody Wheeler and Sterling Villa. Ryder Wolf and Andy Smallwood, you're going to be on deck at number 91. Then it's 92, Logan Sifford and Sean Berry. And Clint Sorrell, Brant Cookson, you're number 93. Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler. I'm going to get you after Clint Sorrell and Brant Cookston. They're number 93, and we're looking at 90. 91, Ryder Wolf, Andy Smallwood. Go ahead and ride in. Wheeler and Villa right here, team number 90. Team number 90, they're going to get faced up and be 10.02 on him. A 10.02 brings us down to number 91, Ryder Wolf and Andy Smallwood. Logan Sifford and Sean Berry at 92. 93, going to be Clint Sorrell and Brant Cookston. And Lonnie Pierce, Ty Daniel Holler. We're going to run you after Sorrell and Cookston. Logan Sifford and Sean Berry. Draw number 92. You can make your way on in. I'm looking at Ryder Wolf and Andy Smallwood here. Team number 91. With 5, you're looking at 14-15. I'm sorry, that's going to be too much. 14 and 15, and I'm sorry, that's going to be too long. We'll go right now to Logan Sifford and Sean Berry. Clint Sorrell and Brant Cooks, and you're going to be on deck. Then it's Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler, followed by Shane McCune and Jake Cobb. Clint Sorrell and Brant Cooks and draw number 93. You can ride on in. 93, go ahead and ride in. And no time at number 92. That's going to put us down to team number 93. No time. Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler coming up right here. Lonnie Pierce and Ty Daniel Holler. They're going to be right there, 8.91. That's a good one. That's going to bring us down to Clint Sorrell. Brant Cookson going to get you picked up in just a hot second. Right now, Shane McCune and Jake Cobb. Shane McCune, Jake Cobb coming up right now, number 94. '95 going to be Sky Valdez and Kip Harrell, then Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez, then Clint Sorrell and Brant Cookston. Sky Valdez and Kip Harrell, draw number 95. Make your way on in. Looking at Shane McCune and Jake Cobb right here. Their team number 94. They're straight up 8.52. 8.52. That'll bring us to Sky Valdez and Kip Harrell. Then Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez, Clint Sorrell and Brant Cooks, and your third to go. Then Lawson Horner and Brody Williams coming at 97. No time for Valdez and Harrell. Going to go right now to Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez. Clint Sorrell, Brant Cookson, going to be on deck. Mike Rowe, they need you to the entry office. Mike Rowe, they need you to the entry office, please. Boys, put that one away. We'll get you a different one here in just a second. Clint Sorrell and Brant Cookston. Going to go right now to Clint Sorrell and Brant Cookston. Lawson Horner, Brody Williams. You're going to be next out. Lawson Horner, Brody Williams. Go ahead and ride on in. Clint Sorrell going to go with a bell collar catch eye on Brant Cookston. You are smooth in the field, boys, but you're a hair too long anyway. 13:59, I'm sorry. 13:59 is going to be past our cut. That'll bring us to Lawson Horner and Brody Williams. Dylan Hancock and Cody 2 going to be on deck. Blaine Turner, Zach Sweeten. Your number 99 and 100 is going to be Grady Harris and Sergio Gonzalez. Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez. I believe we're going to try and pick you up after 100. Got it right there, 9.47 for Morales and Gonzalez. Excuse me, that was Horner and Williams with a 9.47. 9.47 for him. We're at Dylan Hancock and Cody 2 right here. 99, Blaine Turner, Zach Sweeten going to be on deck. 100 of Grady Harris and Sergio Gonzalez. Then Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez. Blaine Turner, Zach Sweeten, draw number 99, right on in. 99, right in if you would, please. And a smooth run, a 7.73 on the clock. 7.73, looking G-double-O-D. That brings us to number 99, Blaine Turner and Zach Sweeten. Grady Harris and Sergio Gonzalez, you're going to be on deck. Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez, your third out. And then we're at 101, Clinton Hyatt and Bryce Stafford. Grady Harris, Sergio Gonzalez, go ahead and ride on in. Blaine Turner throwing about a coil, that one right there, and they're going to get faced up. Straight up 7.93, looking good. A 7.93 on him. We're at Team 100 now. Grady Harris, Sergio Gonzalez, Oscar Morales, Alfonso Gonzalez. You're going to be on deck. Then Clint Hyatt, Bryce Stafford at 101 and 102. Canyon Pennell and Luke Atchison. Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez go ahead, right in. Morales and Gonzalez. Boxes are yours. We're going to be a leg right there, 14.63. That's going to be past our cutoff. 14.63, going to be too long. Oscar Morales and Alfonso Gonzalez coming at you right now. Clinton Hyatt and Bryce Stafford on deck at 101. 102 is going to be Pennell and Atchison and Rendon Powdage. Cade Weatherman, your fourth out. Clinton Hyatt and Bryce Stafford at 101. Right on in. 101, you can ride in, please. Morales and Gonzalez, looky here, boys. How do you like it? 8.73. 8.73, looking good. That takes us to Clinton Hyde and Bryce Stafford, number 101. 102 is going to be Cannon Pinnell and Luke Atchison, Rendon Powledge, and Cade Weatherman. You're at 103 and 104. Colton Ranley and Justin Elms. Ranley and Elms, 4 runs away. Pinnell and Atchison, go ahead and ride on in. Pinnell and Atchison, boxes are yours. Come on in. Glad to have you. Clinton and Bryce right here at 101. They are 7.91 on the run. A 7.91. Head on down to that second arena. Have fun. Canyon Pinnell and Luke Atchison coming up right now. Number 102. 103 going to be Rendon Powledge and Cade Weatherman. Colton Ranley, Justin Elms at 104 and 105 is going to be Tyler Ishman and Enrique Munoz. Rendon Powledge and Cade Weatherman at 103. Right on in, 103. Pinnell and Atchison right now, team number 102. Got the outside rear appendage. 819 goes to 1319. You're under the cutoff by just a breath. 1319. That'll get you down to the second arena. Rendon Powledge and Cade Weatherman now, number 103. 104 is going to be Ranley and Elms. Ishmael and Munoz at 105 and 106 will be Zach Watson and J.D. Justin Davis. Ranley and Elms, 104. Go ahead and ride on in. Ranley and Elms, team 104. The boxes are yours. Rendon Powledge and Cade Weatherman right here, number 103. No time at 103. Bringing us on down to team 104 now. Team 104. We're looking at Colton Ranley and Justin Elms. 105 is going to be Ishmael and Munoz and Zach Watson, Justin Davis, and Keith McGuire, Shiloh Seal. Tyler Ishman and Enrique Munoz at a 105. Go ahead and ride on in. 105. You can ride on in, please. Ranley and Elms at 104. Smooth run of 8 and 23. Smooth run of 8.23. Brings us down to team number 105. Ishmael and Munoz. Zach Watson and Justin Davis, you're on deck at 106. 107 is going to be Keith McGuire, Shiloh Seal, Cooper Brittain, Cooper Britton, that is, and Colby Corkhill. You are 108. Britton and Corkhill, you're 108. Facing up right there to be 8.35. Facing up an 8.35. It is Zach Watson and Justin Davis now 106. 107 is going to be Keith McGuire and Shiloh Seal. Britton Corkhill, you're 108. Number 109, Kevin Poteet and Garrett Chick. Keith McGuire, Shiloh Seal, 107. The boxes are yours. Go ahead and ride on in. 107. Watson and Davis right now, team number 106. We are going to slide to a stop on a leg, plus 5, 1494. 1494 is going to be too long. We'll move down to team number 107 now. Keith McGuire and Shiloh Seal. Britton and Corkhill, your number 108, number 109, Poteet and Chick, and then Calder Lightfoot, John Terrell. Cooper Britton and Colby Corkhill at 108. Go ahead and ride on in. Team 108, you can ride on in. McGuire and Seal right here. Team number 107. Team 107 is going to be plus 5 and a 1470. That's also going to be a bit too long. 1470 going to be too long. Britton Corkhill coming up right now. Number 108, 109, Poteet Chick, Calder Lightfoot, and John Terrell at 110. And 111 is going to be Ethan Essex and Steve Ross. Poteet and Chick at 109. You can ride on in. Poteet Chick, 109, right on in. Smooth run of 8.09 for team number 108. 8.09. That brings us down to 109. Poteet and Chick. Team 110 will be Calder Lightfoot, John Terrell, Ethan Essex, and Steve Ross at 111. And 112 is going to be Wyatt Ruggio, and Ketcher Gasperson. Wyatt Ruggio and Ketcher Gasperson, you're coming at 112. Calder Lightfoot, John Terrell, team 110. Go ahead and ride on in. 110. Poteet and Chick, number 109. With 5, the number is 1316. That is just under the cutoff. 1316, that's under the cutoff. And it puts us at team 110 now. Calder, Lightfoot, and John Terrell. Ethan Essex and Steve Ross are on deck at 111. 112 is going to be Ruggio and Gasperson. And Miles Baker, Tristan Brazil, 112.1. Ethan Essex and Steve Ross, 111, right on in. 111, you can ride on in. Lightfoot and Terrell right here. Team 110. No top at 110. That'll bring us down to team 111. Wyatt Ruggiero, catcher Casperson right on in. Ruggiero and Casperson, boxes are yours. Essex and Ross. We're going to be a no top at 111. Team 112 coming up now. Wyatt Ruggiero, catcher Casperson. Miles Baker, Treston Brazil. You'll be on deck at 112 heavy. At 113 is going to be Caden Gray and Dodge Hare, Mitch Copps, and Diego Ibarra. You're a couple out. Copps and Ibarra just a couple away now. Baker in Brazil, number 112.1, right on in. It's no time at 112. We move down to 112.1. 112.1 coming at you. Miles Baker, Treston Brazil. Caden Gray and Dodge Hare at 113. 114 is going to be Mitch Copps and Diego Ibarra. Tyler Miller and Corey Miller, 115. Caden Gray and Dodge Hare, 113. You can ride on in. 113. Go ahead and ride on in, please. Baker and Brazil. They're going to stop the clock right there in 9.76. Bottom into the pin. It's a 9.76. And we are to Caden Gray and Dodge Hare. Mike Rowe, we do need you to the entry office. Mike Rowe, we do need you to the entry office. No top at 113. That's going to bring us down to 114. Mitch Copps and Diego Ibarra. Tyler Miller and Corey Miller at 115. 116 is going to be Caden Smith and Hollis Harris. Corey Fetterman and Tyler Barton at 117. Fetterman and Barton, 117. You're 4 away. Tyler Miller and Corey Miller, 115. Go ahead and ride on in. 115, you can ride on in. Mitch Copps and Diego Ibarra are going to be no top at 114. Team 115, please. Tyler Miller and Corey Miller. Kate Smith and Hollis Harris on deck number 116. 117, Corey Fetterman, Tyler Barton, Kevin Greenwood, and Tyler Anderson. Kate Smith and Hollis Harris at 116, right on in. 116, go ahead and ride on in, please. Big old yawning heel loop right there. Going to gather them all up. 10 nickel. A 10.55. That brings us down to team 116, Kate Smith and Hollis Harris. Fetterman and Barton on deck at 117. 118 is going to be Greenwood and Anderson and Coleman. Packard, Ryder Davis. 119, Packard and Davis, you're 119. You'll be 4th out. Corey Fetterman and Tyler Barton at 117. You can ride in 117. Smith and Harris right now, number 116. Can't do it any better, boys. 892, just as beautiful as it can be. 8.92. Down to the second arena you go, and good luck. Now we're at Corey Fetterman, Tyler Barton. This is team 117. Number 118 is going to be on deck. That's Greenwood and Anderson. Then Packard and Davis, followed by Trace Anderson, Speed Williams at 120. Kevin Greenwood and Tyler Anderson, 118. Go ahead and ride on in, 118. Fetterman and Barton right here, number 117. They did it in 10.83. 10.83 brings us to Kevin Greenwood and Tyler Anderson, number 118. 119, Packard and Davis and Anderson and Williams at 120. And Ruby Magnus, Shy Page, here 121. Packard and Davis at 119. You can ride on in 119 if you would, please. Greenwood on the front side, Anderson on the back side. Looking at team 118. They're going to be all good. 9.83 on him. 9.83. That brings us to team number 119, Packard and Davis. Trace Anderson and Speed Williams are on deck at 120. Number 121 is going to be Anderson and Williams. 121 is going to be Magnus and Pate. And Case Longston, Dylan Foster, you're 122. Trace Anderson, Speed Williams, welcome. Come on in. Glad to have you. We're going to finish this one up and add 5. The total is going to be 1374, just a bit too much. 1374 is too long. We'll go to Anderson and Williams right here. Anderson and Williams at 120. Ruby Magnus and Shine Page are going to be on deck. Foster and Longston. Longston and Foster 122. And Cade Ward, Victor De Silva, you're 1, 2, 3. Ruby Magnus and Shine Page at 121. You can ride on in. 121. Ride on in if you would, please. Anderson and Williams are going to be right there, 819. 8.19. That brings us down to Ruby Magnus and Shy Pate, number 121. Logston and Foster at 122. 123 going to be Ward and De Silva. Becerra and Beach at 124. Logston and Foster, 122. Go ahead and ride in. 122. Magnus Pate, 121. Smooth run of an 874. Penalty free, 8.74. Looking good. Now to 122. Logston and Foster. Cade Ward, Victor De Silva, 123. 124 going to be Becerra and Beach. Don Camphouse and Will Smith. You're at 125. Camphouse and Smith, 125. Your fourth out. Cade Ward and Victor De Silva, 123. You can ride on in. 1, 2, 3. Ride in. Longston and Foster, number 122. 1036. A 1036 brings us to team 123. Ward and Silva. Becerra Beach on deck at 124. 125 going to be John Camphouse and Will Smith. Shane Williams and Andy Onyek. You're coming at 126. 123, 124, 125, 126. That's the order we are looking at right here. Marcus Becerra, Cody Beach at 124. You can ride on in. 124, ride on in, please. No time at 123. Team 124 coming at you now. Becerra Beach. Camphouse and Smith. You're on deck at 125, 126. Going to be Williams and Anya. And Jeffrey Parsley, Justin Vallejo. You are team 127. John Camphouse and Will Smith at 125. You can ride in. 125. Ride on in, please. Becerra and Beach right here looking at 124. With 5, the number's going to be 1343. That's just under it. 1343. That's good enough to go to the second arena and take you another crack at one. John Camphouse, Will Smith coming right now. Team 125. 126, you're going to be on deck. 127, you're in the hole. 128, please be ready. Williams and Anaya, number 126. 126 going to work right now. Camphouse and Smith at 125. They're going to be 9, 6, 7. 9 and 6, 7 will bring us down to team 126. Shane Williams and Andy Anaya. Jeffrey Parsley and Justin Vallejo on deck at 127. 128 is going to be Smith and Brazil. Tristan Barton and Hayden Sanders. 129. Tristan Barton, Hayden Sanders. 129. You are fourth. You're fourth to go. 127, Parsley and Vallejo. Go ahead and ride on in. Parsley, Vallejo, the boxes are yours. Shane Williams and Andy Anaya right here. 126. No time but 126. Down to 127 now. Jeffrey Parsley and Justin Vallejo. Walker Smith and Tristan Brazil, 128. 129 is going to be Barton and Sanders. Blair Mabry and Zach Nicholson at 130. Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, go ahead and ride on in. Smith and Brazil, Parsley and Vallejo right here, number 127. Well, yeah, boys, 972. 9.72 on your first one. Head on down and see Mr. Clements and see if he can't get you a couple more. I bet you he can. Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, you are going to be next out. Your team 128. 129 is going to be Tristan Barton, Hayden Sanders, Blair Mabry, Zach Nicholson, your 130, and 131 will be Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. Let's go to Tristan Barton and Hayden Sanders in 129. Tristan Barton and Hayden Sanders. Blair Mabry and Zach Nicholson, you're going to be on deck at 130. 131 is Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. Bryce Martin and Lightning Aguilera, you're 132. Blair Mabry and Zach Nicholson at 130. You can ride on in. 130. Boxes are yours. We're going to be a leg on this run. 1308. 1308. That'll get you an invitation to this second arena. Good luck when you get there. Blair Mabry and Zach Nicholson coming up right now. Number 130. 131 is going to be Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. Bryce Martin, Lightning Aguilera, 132. And 133 will be Joe French and Cody Corey. Wallace and Morton, 131. Go ahead and ride on in. It's no time but 130. Let's go to Wallace and Morton right here at 131. We're going to get you a different one here in just a couple. We'll get you a different one here in just a couple. Right now, let's go to Bryce Man and Lightning Aguilera. With 5, the number's going to be 1396 for Bryce and Lightning. 1396. That is just a little bit too much. 1396 going to be too long. We're going right now to Joe French and Cody Corey. St. Thompson, Ty Norris, you are going to be on deck. I'm going to look for Walker Smith and Tristan Brazil. At the bottom of this page, Walker and Tristan going to get you picked up here in just a couple if you're with us. We're going to do that one right. 10.47. 10:47 looks good. Now let's go to St. Thompson and Trey Norris. And then I'm going to see if we can pick up Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, as well as Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. We did take the barrier. 11.41 is what it's going to all shake out to be. 11:41. Do we have Walker Smith and Tristan? I don't believe so just yet. We'll check back in just a couple. We'll go on at 135. Jake Leach and Jorge Pina. Jake Leach and Jorge Pina. We're going to go your direction right now. 136 will be Kirk Williams and Colt Baldwin. Pecos Ross and Justin Johnson. Then John Fowler and Doyle Scrivener. Kirk Williams and Colt Baldwin at number 136. Go ahead and ride on in. 136, please. Leach and Pina right here, number 135. Getting it done on the backside. Good work, team. You're 8.97. 897. I'm going to send that one on down to Mr. Clemens, and he'll be waiting on you in the second arena. He's got it. That'll bring us to team 136, Williams and Baldwin. Ralston and Johnson, 137. Go ahead and ride on in. 137. Ride on in. We are smooth right here. 7.98. A 7.98. John Fowler and Doyle Scribner to 138. You can ride on in 138. Look at this. Look at a run come together right here. 676. A 6.76. Gentlemen, beautiful work. We'll go to John Fowler and Doyle Scribner right now at 138, 139. Fowler and Scribner, 138. Case Bolt Phillips, you're going to be on deck. Then it's going to be Victor Miranda and Renato Yakamoto. And after number 140, I'm going to get Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, as well as Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. We took the barrier. 12.64 is under the cutoff. 12.64 is under that cutoff. That brings us to Case Bolt and Phillips. And it's going to be Victor Miranda and Renato Yakamoto. And then I'm going to get back to pick up Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, as well as Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland. Miranda, Yakamoto, go ahead and ride on in. Miranda and Yakamoto, the boxes are yours. Case Bolton Phillips. Unfortunately, going to be no time at number 139. 140 coming at you right now. Victor Miranda and Renato Rock Yakamoto. Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, you're going to be on deck. Then Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland, followed by Gabe Williams and Peanut Rouse. Walker Smith, Tristan Brazil, welcome and come on in. Whipped it right back off there at 140. That is going to bring us to Walker Smith and Tristan Brazil. They'll be followed by Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland, and then it's Gabe Williams and Peanut Rouse. Trip Wallace and Willie Moreland, then Gabe Williams and Peanut Rouse. Gabe Williams and Peanut Rouse, you can ride on in. It is, I'm sorry, going to be a no time for us right there. We're back on track now at team 141. We're back at 141 right here, and I'm talking about Gabe Williams and Peanut Rouse. Thomas Brayman and Bentley Davis on deck at 142. Bacon and Andrews, and then Barker and Warner. No time here at 141. That'll bring us down to 142. There's a black Grand Wagoner by Jay Reese that needs to be moved. A black Grand Wagoneer outside. We got to have that moved. The Jeep Wagoneer black outside. Got to be moved right away, please. We are going to be 7.52 for Brayman and Davis. A 7.52. Bringing us down to team number 143. Mike Bacon and Kellen Andrews. Braxton Parker and Cody Horner on deck at 144. 145 is going to be Cade Merritt, Wesley Barlow, Cash Conch, and J.D. McGuire. You're 146. Ain't no time, unfortunately, for Team 143. That'll move us down to 144. It's Braxton Parker and Cody Warner. Cade Merritt and Wesley Barlow on deck at 145. 146, going to be Conch and McGuire. Conley Kleinhans and Billy Bob Brown. Triple B, you're coming into 147. Cade Merritt and Wesley Barlow, 145. You can ride on in. 145, if you would, please. Marker and Warner. Trying to get her put together. Things are going to go downhill for us. No top at 144. 145, Cade Merritt, Wesley Barlow, if you would. We do need to have that Grand Wagoneer moved right away, please. The Grand Wagoneer needs to be moved, and we've got some youngsters that have found their entertainment and moving around some of the cones that are outside. So please instruct your young ones to leave the cones outside alone. They are there for a reason, and they need to be left alone. So please instruct your young ones to leave those cones alone. Conch and McGuire, 146. Go ahead and ride on in. No time under 145. That'll bring us down to team 146. Cash Conch and Janie McGuire. Conley Kleinhans and Billy Bob Brown, you're 147. 148 is going to be Heath Hardman and John Fulmer. And Cooper Martin, Brett Wilberg, you're 149. Conley Kleinhans and Billy Bob Brown, 147. Go ahead and ride on in. 147, you can ride on in. Conch and McGuire, number 146. Got a smooth run of 809 coming up right there. 8.09 brings us down to 147. Conley Kleinhans and Billy Bob Brown. Heath Hartman and John Fulmer, you'll be on deck at 148. 149 is going to be Cooper Barton and Brett Wilberg and Jesse Nelson. Ty Daniel Holler, you're at 150. Heath Hartman and John Fulmer, 148. You can ride on in. 148, you can ride on in. Kleinhans and Brown at 147. Darn the luck anyhow. No time. Down to 148 now. Heath Hartman and John Fulmer. Martin and Wilberg, you're going to be on deck at 149. 150 will be Jesse Nelson and Ty Daniel Holler and Clay Long. Ty Murphy, you are 151. Cooper Martin and Brett Wilberg at 149. You can go ahead and ride on in. 149, you can ride in, please. Hardman and Fulmer right now, number 148. They're smooth. It's 870. Smooth run of 8.70. That'll bring us down to 149. Cooper Martin and Brett Wilberg. Nelson and Holler on deck at 150. 151 is going to be Clay Long and Ty Murphy. Dan Denmark and Sterling Villa. You'll be at 152. Nelson and Holler at 150. Ride on in. Nelson Holler, 150. You can ride on in. Martin and Wilberg right here, number 149. You got it. And 10.44. A 10.44. Team 150. Nelson and Holler. Clay Long and Ty Murphy on deck at 151. 152 is going to be Denmark and Villa. Bobby Boy Manuel and Sean Berry, number 153. Clay Long and Ty Murphy at 151. You can ride on in. 151. Ride in, please. Nelson and Holler right now, number 150. 150. They're straight up. They're 980. 9.80 puts us to Clay Long and Ty Murphy, number 151. On deck, it's going to be Denmark and Villa. Bobby Boy Manuel and Sean Berry at 153 and 154 is going to be Brant Cookston and Milton Aguilera. Denmark and Villa, number 152. Go ahead and ride on in. 152. Ride in, please. Not going to fit here at 151. We're going to move it on down to 152 now. Denmark and Villa. Bobby Boy Manuel and Sean Berry, you'll be on deck at 153. 154 is going to be Brant Cooks and Milton Aguilera. Shane McCune and Corey King. You're the 155 team. 155. You are fourth to go. 155. Bobby Boy, Manuel, and Sean Berry, number 153. You can go ahead and ride on in. 153, you can ride in, please. Denmark and Villa right here, number 152. Look at you, some heel loop right there. Beautiful heel shot right there. Sterling, 8.97. 8.97. I'll guarantee you the good folks at Anderson C-Bar C got a great shot of that great heel loop, Sterling. You're going to want to stop by and see it. I'll bet you want to take a print home. Cookston and Aguilera, number 154. Go ahead and ride on in. Manuel and Berry right now, number 153. Got it. 8.65. 8.65. That'll put us to Brant Cookston and Milton Aguilera. Shane McCune and Corey King, you're going to be on deck. Then Cole Bolton and Clay Burnham. Justin Parrish and Dylan Hancock at 157. Shane McCune and Corey King right on in at 155. 155, you can ride on in. Cookson and Aguilera right here. 154. The host with the most picking them up. 8 and 43. 8.43 puts us down to Shane McCune and Corey King. Cole Bolton and Clay Burnham, you're going to be on deck at 156. 157 will be Parrish and Hancock and Robert O'Daniel. Miles Baker. 158. O'Daniel and Baker, 158. Cole Bolton and Clay Burnham at 156. Right on in. 156. Right in, please. McCune and King. They did it in 8.46. 8.46. We're starting to string them together now. We got a little team roping going on. Cole Bolton and Clay Burnham coming up right now. 156. Parrish and Hancock, you're going to be on deck. Then O'Daniel and Baker and Ashley Richardson, Cody 2 at 159. Cutoff time to get to the short go round at 34 and 24. 34 and 24 to get you to the top 20. Parrish and Hancock at 157. You can ride on in. 157. Bolton and Burnham right here. They're going to get it done in 8.68. Darn good start, boys. 8.68. Head on down and see Mr. Clements, and he will guide you through the pitfalls of 2 and 3, and we'll meet you back here for the short round. Justin Parrish and Dylan Hancock coming up right now. They're team 157. 158 going to be Robert O'Daniel and Miles Baker, then Richardson and 2, followed by Clinton Hyatt and Sergio Gonzalez, 160. Robert O'Daniel and Miles Baker at 158. You can ride in. 158. You can ride in. Parrish and Hancock, number 157. 157 is going to come to a stop in 9.28. 9.28 brings us down to team 158. Robert O'Daniel and Miles Baker. Richardson and 2 at 159. 160 will be Hyatt and Gonzalez and Cole Futrell. Luke Atchison, you're 161. Futrell and Atchison, you're 161. You're fourth to go. Ashley Richardson and Cody 2. The boxes are yours. You can ride on in. We're going to go with a bell color catch on the white steer. A high hop away from you. Wrap. 8.75. 8.75 brings us to 159 now. Ashley Richardson and Cody 2. Clinton Hyatt and Sergio Gonzalez, you got to be on deck. Cole Futrell, Luke Atchison, you'll be 161. On 162, Chris Myers, Brody Williams. Clinton Hyatt and Sergio Gonzalez, 160. 160, go ahead and ride on in. Richardson and 2 right here, number 159. Darn it anyhow, going to be no time. That'll bring us to team 160. Clinton Hyatt and Sergio Gonzalez. There's 11 remaining in this rotation. 11 to go in this rotation. Cole Futrell and Luke Atchison, you're going to be on deck. And then hold, it's going to be 162, Myers and Williams. Looking at not 7.69 for Hyatt and Gonzalez. Looking at 7.69. Now we'll go to Colford Trail to New Atchison, 161. Myers and Williams on deck at 162. 163 is going to be Canyon Piddle and Cade Weatherman. And Chance Gasperson, Chuck Butler, you're 164. Gasperson and Butler, you're 164. You're 4 away. Chris Meyer and Brody Williams, 162. Go ahead and ride on in. 162, the boxes are yours. Who Trout and Atchison right here. 161, tough heel shot right there. Not going to fit, no time. On down to team 162. Chris Myers and Brody Williams. Kenyon Fidel and Cade Weatherman, you got to be on deck. Then Gasperson and Butler, followed by Lucas Dunn and Justin Davis. That's 165. Kenyon Fidel and Cade Weatherman, 163. Go ahead and ride on in. Myers and Williams right now, number 162. 162. Going to be no time at 162. Down to 163 then. Now there's 8 to go. Kenyon Fidel and Cade Weatherman. Chance Gasperson and Chuck Butler, you'll be on deck at 164. 165 is going to be Lucas Dunn, Justin Davis, Zach Watson, and Cade Sandstrom at 166. Chance Gasperson and Chuck Butler at 164. You can ride on in. 164, please. Fidel and Weatherman, number 163. No top at 163. That'll move us down to 164. 164, Chance Gasperson and Chuck Butler. Dunn and Davis, you're going to be on deck. In the hole, we're going to look to number 166. That'll be Zach Watson and Cade Sandstrom. And then fourth out, 167, Lonnie Pierce and Casey Chamberlain. Lucas Dunn, Justin Davis, go ahead and ride on in. Dunn and Davis, ride on in, please. Gasperson going to get one tracked down right here. Chuck Butler, get you some right there. Good work. You're 9 3/4. 9.75. Now to Dunn and Davis at 165. Watson and Sandstrom are going to be on deck in the hole. Lonnie Pierce and Casey Chamberlain. Colton Randley and Garrett Schick. You're coming at 168. Watson and Sandstrom 166. You can ride on in 166. The boxes are yours. Dunn and Davis right here, number 165. No top at 165. Going down to 166 now. Zach Watson, Cade Sandstrom. Lonnie Pearson, Casey Chamberlain, you're going to be on deck. Ranky and Chick, you're at 168 and 169 is going to be Carson Cox and Colby Corkill. Lonnie Pierce, Casey Chamberlain, 167. Go ahead and ride on in, number 167. Go ahead and ride on in, please. No time here at 166. We'll go down to 167 then for Lonnie Pierce and Casey Chamberlain. Randy and Schick at 168. 169 is going to be Cox and Corkill and Lawson, Horner, Dodge Hare. The new cutoff time, 32.90. 32.9 is your cutoff to get to the top 20. Colton Ranley and Garrett Schick, you can make your way on in. That right there is Lonnie Pierce. Going to spin one for Casey Chamberlain. Casey going to slide to his top and lean back on an 8.82. 8.82 will bring us down to Colton Ranley and Garrett Schick. Carson Cox and Colby Corkill. Then Lawson, Horner, and Dodge Hare. Carson Cox and Colby Corkill at 169. You can ride in 169, please. With 5, the number is 1346. Boys, you just made it. 1346. You're going to have some good luck. Down in that second arena. Best of luck to you. Cox and Corkill now, then Horner and Hare. Final run of the round belongs to Lawson Horner and Dodge Hare. The final run of the rotation, I should say, in round number 1. There you go, boys. That's how you want to finish it up. 7.96. 7 and 96. I'm going to send that one down to Mr. Clements. He'll meet you down at the second arena with it. Good luck to you. We're going to cut the pin. We'll come back with your final rotation of this number 13. Team ropers and team roping enthusiasts, we do have one request for you. As you pull in, you're going to notice on the grounds there are some cones set up. Those are there for a reason. We need those to be left alone. So, number 1, please ask your junior division in your crew to not be playing with those cones and moving them around. And secondly, do not park inside those cones. If you would, please, that is reserved for the vendors for our weekend. Please and thank you. I believe we are just a couple of minutes from getting started here in our third rotation. I think we can kind of start getting things gathered up. We got a flagger. If we can get some steers lined out, I think we're going to be good to go. Calder Lightfoot, Corey Miller. Your team 171, you're going to be first out. Then it's Omar Ruiz, Kelby Frizzell, Weston Barnett, and Tyler Barton into 173 and 174. Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell. I believe they are just about done in arena number 2. Let's get them loaded. Let's roll on here. Calder Lightfoot, Corey Miller. You are going to be first out. We're going to get some cattle loaded into the snake and the chute, if you would, please. And then Omar Ruiz, Kelby Frizzell, you're going to be second to go in the rotation. Weston Barnett, Tyler Barton, you'll be at 173 and 174. It's going to be Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell. Ruiz and Frizzell at 172. You can ride on in 172. Ride in, please. We're going to start right there with a barrier. 11.05 is going to be the grand total on it. 11.05. Omar Ruiz, Kelby Frizzell coming up right now. Number 172. 173. Weston Barnett, Tyler Barton, Winters, and Caldwell 174. 174.1. Fritz and Baker. Barnett and Barton right on in. Your team 173. We're going to get faced up right there with a leg. Total time is going to be 12:48. A 12.48. Weston Barnett and Tyler Barton now. Number 173. 174 is going to be Winters and Caldwell. Fritz and Baker 174.1. Anderson and Anderson, you're 175. Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell, go ahead and ride in, please. Smooth run coming up there. 837. 837. Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell, number 174. 174.1, Fritz and Baker. Trace Anderson, Tyler Anderson, you're 175. 176, going to be Cooper Britton and Ryder Davis. Fritz and Baker, 174.1. Ride on in, if you would, please. 790, going to be straight up. 790. That brings us down to team 174.1. Jim Bob Fritz and Miles Baker. Trace Anderson and Tyler Anderson, you're 175. 176, Cooper Britton and Ryder Davis. Case Logston and Victor De Silva, you're 177. Trace Anderson and Tyler Anderson at 175. Go ahead and fill them up. 175 right on in. Jim Bob Fritz and Miles Baker here. 174.1 with 5. They're looking at a 13.52. Dang it, that is just a breath over the cutoff. 13.52 got to be too long. Down to team number 175, Trace Anderson and Tyler Anderson. Cooper Breton and Ryder Davis, you'll be on deck at 176, 177. Longston and De Silva. Tico Aguilera, Cody Beach, you're 178. Aguilera Beach, 178. You are 4 away now. Cooper Breton and Ryder Davis, come on in. Glad to have you. Cooper Breton, Ryder Davis, you can ride on in. Trace Anderson and Tyler Anderson right here, number 175. Going to get faced up right there, 9.51. 9.51. That brings us down to Cooper Breton and Ryder Davis. They're 176. 177, Case Logston and Victor De Silva. Aguilera Beach, you'll be 178. And 179 is going to be Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez. Case Logston and Victor De Silva, number 177. The box will be yours at the bottom of the nod. Cooper Breton and Ryder Davis going to work right here. Case and Vitor. Right on in. Boxes are yours. Ryder, get some Ryder. Get some Ryder. Plus 5, 12.80. A 12.80 including. Brings us down to draw 177. Case Logston and Victor De Silva. Aguilera and Beach are on deck at 178. 179 is going to be Wilberg and Gonzalez and Shane Williams. Troy Luevanos, you're at 180. Tico Aguilera, Cody Beach, number 178. Make your way on in. 178, if you would, please. That's Case Logston and Vitor De Silva. And they are going to be coming back for another one. Put that one away, boys. Come back. Get you another here in just a few. Right now, we're going to go on to draw number 178. Tico Aguilera and Cody Beach. Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez, here 179. 180 is going to be Shane Williams and Troy Luevanos. Michaela Williamson and Joe Ross Jameson, 181. Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez, number 179. Go ahead and ride on in, 179. Ride in, please. Tico and Cody. Beautiful work, gentlemen. You're 827. 8.27. Looking good. Have fun with Mr. Clements down in arena number 2. That puts us at 179. Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez, 180. Williams and Luevanos. Williamson and Jameson, 181. Starting to put some runs together now. 7.28. 7 and 28. That's going to bring us down to draw number 180. Shane Williamson and Troy Luevanos. Williamson and Jameson, you're 181. 182 is going to be Mike Hughes and Justin Vallejo. And Grady Harris waiting in DeSalvo. You'll be at 183. Logston and De Silva, you're coming up after Harris and DeSalvo. Williamson and Jameson, 181. You can ride on in. 181 boxes are yours. Williams and Luevanos with a 5. You're 13.25, just under the cut. 13 and 25. You can head on down and get you some in arena number 2. Williamson and Jameson coming up right now. They're 181. 182 going to be Mike Hughes and Justin Vallejo. Grady Harris and Whitney DeSalvo. You'll be at 183. Then it's going to be Case Logston and Vitor De Silva. Straight up 920. Straight up run 9.20. Have fun at that second pin. Hughes and Vallejo coming up right now. Number 182, 183. Then it's going to be Grady Harris and Whitney DeSalvo. Case Logston and Vitor De Silva. You are third to go. And then we drop down and go to number 184. That's going to be Colton Alton Scott and Scout McElroy. Harris DeSalvo, you can ride on in. Harrison DeSalvo, you can ride on in. We're going to be no time here at number 182. That'll bring us to 183. Grady Harris and Whitney DeSalvo. Case Loxton and Vitor da Silva, you can ride on in. Whitney DeSilva going to wait one out right there. Nice work, team. Looking at 9:07. Looking at 9.07. We're going to go to Case Logston right now and Vitor da Silva. Second in line, it'll be Colton Alton, Scout McElroy. Then we drop down to Jeff Coles and J.C. Lucero. Case Logston and Vitor da Silva going to work right now. Colton and Scout, go ahead and ride on in. Colton and Scout boxes are yours. Going to get faced up right there, boys, and be 7.80. A 7.80 is going to fit just right as you head down to that second arena. Good luck when you get there. Colton Alt and Scout McElroy coming up right now. They're 184. 185 is going to be Eccles and Lucero. Kayla Jensen and Derek Jensen, 186. 187 will be Joe French and Bryce Stafford. Eccles and Lucero, go ahead and ride on in. Team 185, ride on in if you would, please. Colton and Scout, going to stretch your spot out in 8.5 seconds. 8:50. That brings us down to number 185, Jet Eccles and J.C. Lucero. Kayla Jensen and Derek Jensen, you'll be 186. 187 is going to be Joe French and Bryce Stafford. Preston Hewitt and Trey Norris, 188. Jensen and Jensen, 186. You can go ahead and ride on in, 186. Right on in if you would, please. It is unfortunately a no time at 185. Down to 186 now. Jensen and Jensen. Joe French and Bryce Stafford, you'll be on deck at 187. 188 is going to be Hewitt and Norris. And Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders at 189. Babb and Sanders, 189. You're fourth to go. Sounds like we may need just a little assistance down at the old strip and shoot. In arena number 1, Jensen and Jensen are going to be no time. That'll put us down to 187. 187 is going to be Joe French and Bryce Stafford. Preston Hewitt and Trey Norris at 188. 189 is going to be Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders. And Jake Leach, J.D. Holland, you're 190. Leach and Holland, you're 190. Hewitt and Norris at 188. Go ahead and ride on in. Hewitt and Norris, 188. Boxes are yours. French and Stafford right here, number 187. Team 187 doing their best to get one down, but he is going to escape their efforts. At a no time at 187. We'll get that cactus picked up. We'll be good to go again at 188. Preston Hewitt and Trey Norris. Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders. Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders, that is. You're going to be on deck. Then it is Jake Leach and J.D. Holland, followed by Miley Ritchie and Justin Johnson. Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders, number 189. Go ahead and ride on in. 189, the boxes are used. Hewitt and Norris right here, number 188. Not happening for us at 188. We'll go to 189. Cutter Babb and Hayden Sanders. Leach and Holland on deck in the hold. It's Miley Ritchie and Justin Johnson. George Galindo and Caetano Tavrina, you're number 192. Fourth out, number 192. Jake Leach and J.D. Holland at 190. Go ahead and ride on in. 190, you can ride on in. Babb and Sanders right here, number 189. You're straight up 7-40. A 7-40. That brings us down to 190. Jake Leach and J.D. Holland. Miley Ritchie and Justin Johnson on deck at 191. 192 going to be Galindo and Tarina. Sean Gray and Hollis Harris. Gray and Harris at 193. 4 runs away. Miley Ritchie and Justin Johnson, 191. You can ride on in. 191. The boxes are yours. Leach and Holland right here, number 190. Team 190 going to be in no time. We'll go down to 191 in that case. Team 191, we're looking at Miley Ritchie and Justin Johnson. Galindo and Tarina, you're 192. 193 is going to be Sean Gray and Hollis Harris. Then Reyes, Case Bolton, Treston Brazil at 194. Galindo and Tarina, number 192. You can ride on in. 192, please. Miley Ritchie, Justin Johnson, 191. Beautiful work, team. 7.87. 7.87. That brings us down to George Galindo and Caetano Tarina. Sean Gray and Hollis Harris, you're at 193. 194 going to be Case Bolton, Brazil. And then Kevin Poteet, Justin Kopp at 195. Gray and Harris at 193. You can ride on in. 193. Go ahead and ride in, please. We're going to stop the clock right there. I think you're going to like this one. 777. That's a good omen, boys. 777. That brings us to team number 193, Sean Gray and Hollis Harris. Case Bolton, Brazil, you're 194. 195 going to be Poteet and Kopp and Gabe Williams. Case Phillips, you're 196. Williams and Phillips, you're 196. You're going to be fourth out. Ryesh and Treston, you can ride on in. Case Bolt, Brazil, the boxes are yours. Gray on the front side here. Harris on the back side. See if we can save a pair. Darn Skippy, we did. 10.33. A 10.33 is going to send us down to team 194. Rash, Case Bolton, Treston, Brazil. Poteet and Cobb on deck at 195. 196 going to be Gabe Williams and Case Phillips. Brian Gregg and Justin Oaks at 197. Poteet and Kopp at 195. You can ride on in. Poteet and Kopp 195. You can ride on in. Case Bolton, Brazil right here. Team number 194. We got it. 10.37 is going to be the number there. A 10.37. And we are at draw number 195. Kevin Poteet, Justin Kopp. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips, you'll be on deck. And the hold is going to be 197. That's Brian Gregg and Justin Oaks. And then Thomas Brayman and Mike Bacon at 198. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips at 196. You can ride on in. 196. You can ride in, please. Poteet and Cobb right here. Number 195. Look at them get all faced up right in the front yard, boys. 854. Good work, team. You're 854 on the steer. Have fun down at the second arena. That'll bring us to team 196. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips. I'm looking right here for Gabe Williams and Case Phillips. 196. We're going to have to catch up with them down the trail just a bit. Right now, let's go to draw number 197. Brian Gregg and Justin Oaks. Thomas Brayman and Mike Bacon on deck in the hold. It's going to be Tayton Barton and Kellen Andrews and Will Lloyd. Renato Yakamoto, you're coming at 200. Thomas Brayman and Mike Bacon, go ahead and ride on in. I'm looking at 197 right here. Brian Gregg and Justin Oaks. Gregg and Oaks are unfortunately going to meet with some heartache right there. Be in no time. Team 198 coming at you now. Thomas Brayman and Mike Bacon. Dayton Barton and Kellen Andrews. You'll be on deck at 199. 200 is going to be Lloyd and Yakamoto. Wesley Barlow and Cody Warner, your team 201. Team 201, you're going to be fourth out. Tayton Barton and Kellen Andrews, 199. Go ahead and ride in. 199, you can ride on in, please. Look at Brayman. Look at Bacon right here. Look at these boys put one together. 8.11. 8.11 brings us down to team number 199. Tayton Barton and Kellen Andrews. Will Lloyd and Renato Yakamoto coming at 200. 201 is going to be Wesley Barlow and Cody Warner. Nathan Kirtley and J.D. McGuire, you're number 202. Kirtley and McGuire, you're 202 and you're fourth out. Will Lloyd and Renato Giacomato right on in at 200. Barton and Andrews right here. They're going to finish one up at 895. 8.95. And it is now team number 200, Will Lloyd and Renato Giacomato. 201 is going to be Barlow and Warner. Then it is Nathan Kirtley and J.D. McGuire and Eli Jenkins, Billy Bob Brown. Barlow and Warner, number 201. Come on in. 201, you can ride in, please. Dang the left horn on that son of a gun. No time at team 200. That's going to bring us down to team number 202 then. Excuse me, down to 201. We're at team number 201 right now. Wesley Barlow and Cody Warner. Wesley Barlow and Cody Warner. Nathan Kirtley and J.D. McGuire, you're next in line. You're number 202, 203. Going to be Jenkins and Brown and Ruby Magnus, John Fulmer. You're coming to number 204. Kirtley McGuire, number 202. Go ahead and ride on in. It's going to be all done there in 8 and 7/8. 8.78 puts us to Nathan Kirtley and J.D. McGuire. Eli Jenkins and Billy Bob Brown, you're number 203. 204, going to be Magnus and Fulmer and Tyler Miller, John Terrell, you're 205. Miller and Terrell, you're 205, and you're fourth to go. Eli Jenkins and Billy Bob Brown, number 203. Make your way on in. 203, you can ride in. Yeah, boys. You're sub 6 right there, fellas. 5.97. Have fun down at the second arena. Use that one wisely. You got a heck of a start. 5.97. That'll bring us to Eli Jenkins and Billy Bob Brown, number 203. 204, going to be Magnus and Fulmer. Miller and Terrell at 205. Number 206, Clay Long and Brett Wilberg. Ruby Magnus and John Fulmer, number 204. You can ride on in. 204, please. Jenkins and Brown right here, number 203. 203, going to be no time. It'll bring us down to team number 204 now. Ruby Magnus and John Fulmer. Miller and Terrell at 205. 206 is going to be Clay Long and Brett Wilberg. Wyatt Howell and Brett Naiman. You're at 207. Tyler Miller and John Terrell, team number 205. Going to be looking for you at the bottom of the nod right here. This is Ruby Magnus, John Fulmer, team 204. 205, come on in. Team number 205, come right on in, please. Ruby dadgummit, not going to cover the right left horn. It's going to be no time for 204. On down to 205 now. Miller and Terrell, Clay Long and Brett Wilberg. You'll be at 206. 207 is going to be Howell and Naiman. And Cade Smith, Sean Berry, you're 208. Clay Long and Brett Wilberg, you can ride on in. Long and Wilberg, boxes are yours. Miller and Terrell right here at 205. No time on number 205. Let's go to 206. Clay Long and Brett Wilberg coming up right now. Howell and Naiman, you're at 207. You're going to be on deck. Cade Smith, Sean Perry, you're 208. Then it's going to be Gabe Williams and Cade Phillips. Williams and Phillips, you're following number 208. Now I'm looking at 206. Long and Wilberg. Wyatt Howell and Brett Naiman, number 207. Go ahead and ride on in. 207, you can ride on in. Clay Long, Brett Wilberg right here. Make it fit, boys. Nice work. You earned every bit of that one right there. Good job, gentlemen. You're 926. You are 9 and 26 on him. That'll bring us down to Wyatt Howell and Brett Naiman. Cade Smith and Sean Perry, you'll be on deck. Gate Williams and Case Phillips, you're third out. Then it is Sanders McElroy and Brant Crookston coming at 209. Cade Smith and Sean Perry, 208. The boxes are yours. Howell and Naiman right here, number 207. No time at 207. We are now to draw number 208, Smith and Berry. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips, you're in the on-deck position. Then we'll go in the hole to Sanders McElroy and Brant Cooks, and they're 209 and 210. Trip Wallace and Doyle Scrivener. Williams and Phillips, you can ride on in. Williams and Phillips, ride right on in, please. With a 5-second penalty here, the number is going to be 13:54. Darn it, anyhow. 13:54, just a breath too long. Gabe Williams, Case Phillips, come and get it, boys. Sanders, McElroy, and Brant Crookston, you're on deck. Trip Wallace and Doyle Scribner, you got to be third to run. Your 210 and 211 is going to be Shane McCune and Clay Burnham. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips working on one right here. McElroy and Crookston, number 209. Looky there, looky there, looky there, boys. How about it? You are 7.87. Williams and Phillips, 7.87. Now we'll go to 209. Sanders, McElroy, and Brant Crookston. McElroy and Crookston coming up right here, number 209. Wallace and Scribner on deck at 210. 211 is going to be McCune and Burnham. And then Ty and Daniel Holler and Sterling Villa. You're coming at 212. Wallace and Scribner, 210. You can ride on in. 210, right in, please. McElroy and Crookston right now, number 209. They're going to be no time. We drop down to team number 210. Going to 210. This is Trip Wallace and Doyle Scribner. We got less than 50 to go in the round, boys and girls. Less than 50 to go now. Trip Wallace and Doyle Scribner, you're going to be first of them. McCune and Burnham right on in. Your 211, 212, and 213. Be thinking about it. Trip. Reaching and sticking on old Yeller right there. 997. 9.97. That'll bring us down to team number 211, Shane McCune and Clay Burnham. 211, 212 are going to be Ty Daniel Holland and Sterling Villa. Ashley Richardson and Miles Baker, 213 and 214. Kevin Greenwood and Justin Elms. Ty Daniel Holler and Sterling Villa, number 212. You can ride on in. 212, the boxes are yours. McCune right here in Burnham, number 211. They're going to get out of this one with an 8.90. 8.90 on down to Ty Daniel Holler and Sterling Villa. This is team number 212. Richardson and Baker, you'll be on deck. Greenwood and Elms, you're coming at 214. And number 215 is going to be Ethan Essex and Diego Ibarra. Ethan Essex and Diego Ibarra. You are fourth out. Richardson and Baker, number 213. Make your way on in. We got us a good one right here. Oh, my goodness. Can we draw him every single time, please? 7.69. 7.69. Nice run, gentlemen. Now let's go to Richardson and Baker at 213. Greenwood and Elms, you're going to be on deck. Essex and Ibarra, you're coming at number 215. 215 heavy is Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jameson. Martin and Jameson, 215 heavy. You are 4 away. Greenwood and Elms, make your way on in. Got a little bit of an early start right here, and then 5 more on the back. 1584 going to push us past the limit. 1584 going to push us past the limit. That'll bring us down to number 214. Kevin Greenwood and Justin Elms. Essex and Ibarra, 215. 215.1 will be Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jameson. Canyon Pinal and Tyler Larson. You'll be 216. Ethan Essex and Diego Ibarra, number 215. You can ride on in. Greenwood and Elms right here, number 214. Not today for number 214. 215, please. 215, Essex and Ibarra. Barton and Jameson at 215.1. 216 is going to be Pinal and Larson. And Chris Meyer, Chuck Butler, you're at 217. Barton and Jameson, number 215.1, you can ride on in. 215.1, you can ride on in. Essex and Ibarra right here, number 215. Great job, fellas. You got 932 on the sheets right here. 9.32. Head on down and talk to Mr. Clemens at the bottom end, and he will get you pointed in the right direction. I'm looking at 215.1 now. This is Barton and Jameson. Draw number 216, you're on deck. That's Canyon Pinal and Tyler Larson. Myers and Butler at 217, and 218 is going to be Robert O'Daniel and Justin Davis. Do we have Joe Ross Jameson in the house? Joe Ross, are you with us? We're going to get you picked up here in a handful. We'll get you picked up in just a couple. Right now, let's go to Canyon Pinal and Tyler Larson, number 216. 217 going to be Meyer and Butler. Then it's Robert O'Daniel and Justin Davis and Logan Sifford. Cade Weatherman, you're coming at 219. Chris Meyer and Chuck Butler, number 217. You can ride on in. 217. Ride on in, please. Pennell and Larson taking no time, unfortunately, at 216. Going to move us down to number 217 now. Chris Meyer and Chuck Butler. Oh, Daniel and Davis, you're at 218. Number 219 is going to be Logan Sifford, Cade Weatherman, and Jesse Nelson. Cody 220. Nelson and 2, you are team 220. You'll be fourth out. Logan Sifford and Cade Weatherman, number 219. Go ahead and ride on in. 219. Boxes are yours. Looky there, looky there, looky there, would you, boys? You got an 8.83 out of him. 8.83. Brings us down to Robert O'Daniel and Justin Davis. Draw number 218. Number 219 is going to be Logan Sifford and Cade Weatherman. Then Jesse Nelson, Cody 2 at 220. And Corey Fetterman, Lightning Aguilera, you'll be 221. Fetterman and Aguilera, you are 2-2-1. You're 4 away. Logan Sifford and Cade Weatherman, number 219. 219. Go ahead and fill those boxes. Oh, Daniel and Davis right here looking at number 218. 218, and they're going to be as 9:38 on the clock. 9:38. Head on down to that second arena and use that one wisely. Logan Sifford and Cade Weatherman coming up right now, number 219. 220 going to be Nelson and 2. Fetterman and Aguilera, you're 221. And the triple deuce going to be Lawson Horner and Peanut Rouse. Jesse Nelson and Cody 2 at 220. Go ahead and ride on in. Number 220. Go ahead and ride in, please. Sifford and Weatherman right here. Number 219. 219. You're going to be straight up 9.88 on the clock. Beautiful work, boys. You're 9.88. That brings us down to number 220. Nelson and 2. Fetterman Aguilera, you're going to be on deck. Lawson Horner and Peanut Rouse, you're 222. I'm going to look for Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison after 222. Tayton Barton, Joe Ross Jamison, I'm looking for you after 222. Fetterman and Aguilera right on in at 221. I'm looking at Jesse and Cody. Good work, team. We got you for 9 flat right there. 9 seconds flat. Fetterman and Aguilera coming up right now. Then it's going to be Lawson Horner and Peanut Rouse. Hopefully Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison then. They'll be followed by Omar Ruiz, by Braxton Barker and Willie Moreland. Lawson Horner and Peanut Rouse. You can make your way on in. Horner and Rouse. Right on it. No time. Number 221. We're going to go right now to Lawson Horner and Peanut Rouse. Tayton Barton. Joe Ross Jamison. You are going to be second out. Barker and Moreland, you're third to go at 223 and 224. Going to be Omar Ruiz and Jorge Pina. Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison, are you with us? Go ahead and ride on in if you're there. Horner and Rouse. They're going to be straight up 891. Beautiful work, team. 8.91. It looks real good. Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison. Still not here. We're back on track. Let's go back to Braxton Barker, Willie Moreland in that case. Omar Ruiz and Jorge Pina. Year 224, 225 is going to be Thompson and Aguilera. And Clinton Hyatt, Dylan Foster, year 226. Omar Ruiz and Jorge Pina, draw number 224. Go ahead and ride on in. 224. Ride on in, please. We're going to face up with a barrier. 11.76. 11.76. Omar Ruiz and Jorge Pina coming up right now. Number 224. 225 going to be Thompson Aguilera. Clinton Hyatt and Dylan Foster. Year 226. 227 is going to be Trace Anderson, Corey Miller. Zane Thompson, Milton Aguilera, go ahead and fill those boxes. Omar Ruiz, Jorge Pina, 8.67. 8.67. That's going to see you down to the second pin. We're going to go right now to Zane Thompson and Milton Aguilera. Clinton Hyatt and Dylan Foster. You'll be on deck. Trace Anderson, Corey Miller at 227 and 228. It's going to be Lucas Dunn and Tyler Barton. Hyatt and Foster, right on it if you would, please. Got a leg and a barrier. 16-17's too much. 16-17 is more than we can take. That brings us down to 226. Clinton Hyatt and Dylan Foster. Trace Anderson and Corey Miller. You'll be 227, 228. It's going to be Lucas Dunn, Tyler Barton, and Case Logston. Braden Morris, you're 229. Trace Anderson and Corey Miller. You can ride right on in. Anderson and Miller, the boxes are yours. Hyatt and Foster. We're looking at team number 226. Foster. Nicely done. You're 9.39. 9.39. Looking good. Now let's go to Trace Anderson, Corey Miller. 227. 228. Going to be Lucas Dunn and Tyler Barton. Then it's Case Logston and Braden Morris. Followed by Camp House and Chick at 230. Dunn and Barton at 228. You can ride on in. Number 228. Boxes are yours. Trace Anderson and Corey Miller right here. 227. Here we go. We're going to rattle to a stop right there to be 1029. A 10.29 is going to bring us down to team number 228. None other than Lucas Dunn and Tyler Barton. Case Logston and Braden Morris. You'll be on deck. You're 229. Number 230. Camp House and Chick. And then Shane Williams, Cody Corey. 231. Case Logston and Braden Morris at 229. You can ride on in. 229, please. Dunn and Barton right here. 228. With 5, the number is going to be 1473, and that is past our cutoff. 1473 going to be too long. Now let's go to 229. There's less than 30 to go now. Logston and Morris. Camp House and Chick, you're going to be on deck. Williams and Corey coming at 231. Britton and Winters, you are 232. Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison, we're going to run you after team 232. You'll run after 232. Got a smooth run of 890. That goes to Case Logston and Braden Morris, 8.90. We are right now draw number 230, Camp House and Chick. Shane Williams and Cody Corey on deck. Cooper Britton and Rance Winters, you're 232. Then it's going to be Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison. Shane Williams and Cody Corey, go ahead and ride on in. Williams and Corey, boxes are yours. Fill them up, please. Camp House on the front side. Garrett Chick. Garrett's got game tonight, 8.83. 8.83 looks real good, boys. Now let's drop down to draw number 231. Williams and Corey. Cooper and Ranch are going to be on deck. Tayton and Joe Ross, your third to run. And then we're back on track at draw number 233. That'll be Cole Bolton and Justin Vallejo. Cooper Britton and Rance Winters, go ahead and ride on in. Cooper and Rance, boxes are yours. Shane Williams and Cody Corey right here. Team number 231, yes. 993 is going to be the number right there. 9.93. That's going to bring us down to draw 232. Cooper Britton and Rance Winters. Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison, go ahead and ride on in. Tayton and Joe Ross, boxes are yours. Cooper on the front side here. Rance Winters, nicely done. 832. 8.32. We're going to Tayton Barton and Joe Ross Jamison now. Cole Bolton and Justin Vallejo, you can ride on in. Bolton and Vallejo, the boxes are yours. Barton and Jamison right there. They're going to, what are they going to do? Got to double check that head catch. Uh-oh, I was afraid of it. It is not going to help you, boys. I'm sorry. It's going to be no time at 2:15.1. We are going right now to Cole Bolton and Justin Vallejo. 233. 234. Going to be Grady Harris and Zach Sweeten. With Kayla Williamson and Troy Levanos, you're at number 235. 236 going to be Justin Eccles and Kelby Frizzell. Grady Harris and Zach Sweeten, 234. Go ahead and ride on in. 234, you can ride on in. We're looking at 233 right here. And they're going to get her all done at 895. 8.95 brings us down to draw number 234. Grady Harris and Zach Sweeten. Williamson and Levanos, your number 235. 236 going to be Jed Eccles and Kelby Frizzell. Heath Hardman, J.C. Lucero at 237. Williamson and Levanos, number 235. You can ride on in. 235. Boxes are yours. Harrison Sweeten right here, number 234. No time at 234. Let's go to 235. Michaela Williamson and Troy Levanos. Jed Eccles and Kelby Frizzell at number 236. 237 is going to be Hardman, Lucero, and Joe French. Whitney DeSalvo, 238. 4 to go. 22 remaining in our long round. 22 in the long round of rotation number 3 of the number 13.5. Got the number 12 coming up yet tonight. We might miss curfew by just a hair, but I think it's going to be worthwhile. We got a pile of cash to give out, and I want you to get a good piece of it. Eccles and Frizzell right on in. Williamson and Levanos right here, number 235. That's a start, 826. 8.26. That'll bring us down to draw number 236. Eccles and Frizzell. Heath Hardman and J.C. Lucero. You'll be 237. 238, French and DeSalvo. And then Tristan Barton and Scout McElroy at 239. With 5, the number is going to be 11.81, including. 11.81 includes the leg. We go to Heath Hardman right now and J.C. Lucero. Joe French and Whitney DeSalvo. You'll be on deck. Tristan Barton and Scout McElroy, 239. Number 240, going to be Pecos Ralston and Derek Jansen. Joe French and Whitney DeSalvo at 238. You can ride on in. 238, please. I'm looking at 237 right here. We're going to waste no time getting it out of our hand on the backside, but we got a leg. 13.27 will be under the cutoff. A 13.27 is going to be under the cutoff. Now to Joe French and Whitney DeSalvo looking at 238. Barton and McElroy going to be on deck. Ralston and Jansen at 240 and 241 is going to be Jake Leach and Jake Cobb. Leach and Cobb, 4 short runs away. Tristan and Scout go ahead and ride on in. DeSalvo. Great work, team. We're at 10.69 on the run. 10.69 brings us to Tristan Barton and Scout McElroy. Ralston and Jansen, 240. 241 is going to be Leach and Cobb and Bobby Boy Manuel. Joe Ross Jameson, 242. Ralston and Jensen, go ahead and ride in. Ralston Jensen, ride on in, please. Going to be no time, number 239. No time for 239. Just 17 to go. Pecos Ralston and Derek Jansen. The arena is yours. Leach and Cobb, you're going to be on deck. Manuel and Jameson at 242 and 243. Going to be Marcus Becerra and Bryce Stafford. Cutoff time to get to the top 20 is at 26:07. We're going to have a wolfy little short round. And this thing is going to pay substantially in the average. And it is my sincere hope that you get a good piece of it. And we're going to be an 8.72 on this one right here. 8.72. On down to number 241. Now Jake Leach and Jake Cobb. Manuel and Jameson, 242. 243, going to be Becerra, Stafford, Walker Guy, and Hollis Harris. You're 244. Walker Guy, Hollis Harris, you're 244. Manuel and Jamison, 242. You can ride right on in. We started with 5 here. Leach and Cobb, we're going to have to clean it up. I'm sorry, going to be a no time for us at number 241. No time at draw number 241. That brings us down to team number 242, Manuel and Jamison. Becerra Stafford, number 243. Go ahead and ride on in. Becerra Stafford, the boxes are yours. Fill them up, please. Bobby, Joe Ross, going to get faced up right there with a leg. 12.89 is under the cutoff. At 12.89 will send you down to the second arena. We're going to Becerra and Stafford. Cutoff time is a 26.07. That way you know what's got to happen for you to get into the short go round. Becerra Stafford coming up right now, number 243. 244 going to be Walker Guy and Hollis Harris. Poteet and Davis, 245 and 246. Gabe Williams and Enrique Munoz. Guy and Harris, 244. You can ride on in. Going to be a no time here at 243. And that'll bring us to number 244, Walker Guy and Hollis Harris. Kevin Poteet and Bentley Davis at 245. Go ahead and ride in as this team rides out. Then we'll go to 246. That'll be Gabe Williams and Enrique Munoz and Brian Gregg. Case Phillips, you're 247. Just a few out now to 247. Poteet and Davis at 245. You can ride on in. 245. You can ride in, please. Walker Guy, Hollis Harris, 244. We're going to be a leg on that one for a 13.19. That's under the cutoff. 13 and 19. That is under the cutoff. We are now to number 245. Poteet and Davis, Gabe Williams, and Enrique Munoz. 246, 247 is going to be Greg and Phillips. Cutter Bob and Dodge Hare. 248. With 5, it's looking like a 13.54. Just a little bit too long. 13.54 going to be too long. Gabe Williams and Enrique Munoz coming up right now. Number 247 is going to be Brian Gregg and Case Phillips and Cutter Babb and Don Chair and Mike Bacon. James watching you, 249. James, I'm going to leave you right there because you just might make it. If you're not here, I'll roll you. But I got confidence in you. I think you're going to be here. No time, number 246. 246 takes a no time. We'll go to 247 now. 247 is going to be Brian Gregg and Case Phillips. Cutter Babb and Dodge Hare, you 248, 249. Bacon and Watson, Horner and Barlow, 250. Cutter Babb and Dodge Hare, 248. You can ride on in. 248, please. Greg and Phillips right here, 247. And they're going to get her done just right, 7.65. A 7.65. That'll bring us down to Cutter Babb and Dodge Hare. This is 248. 249 going to be Bacon and Watson. Warner and Barlow at 250. And 251 is going to be Justin Johnson and Jason Richardson. Cutter Babb and Dodge Hare, number 248 with a 5 there. The number is going to be 1533, and that is going to be too much. 1533, going to be too much. Do we have Bacon and Watson? I don't think we do just yet. We'll get them at the end right now. Let's roll on. We got 8 to go. Then it's the end. Cody Horner and Wesley Barlow. We're going to give the arena to you right here. Then it'll be Justin Johnson, Jason Richardson, Corey King, and J.D. McGuire in 252 and 253. Going to be Clint Sorrell and John Fulmer. Mike Bacon and James Watson, you will run as our final team in the round. Do we have Warner and Barlow? Do we need to roll them? We'll roll this one as well. We'll get them at the end. How about Justin Johnson and Jason Richardson? Justin Johnson, Jason Richardson coming at you right here. Corey King and J.D. McGuire going to be on deck. Clint Sorrell and John Fulmer. Your 253 and 254 is going to be Wilberg and Wilberg. Corey King, J.D. McGuire, number 252. You can ride on in. 252. Boxes are yours. This is looking good, boys. Looking real good. 773. Johnson Richardson, 7.73. That'll fit down in arena number 2. Real nice. Cody King and Corey King, that is J.D. McGuire. Coming up right now, 252. 253, going to be Sorrell and Fulmer. Wilberg and Wilberg here at 254. And 255 is going to be Caden Gray and Sean Gray. We're going to roll this one. Go to Clint Sorrell and John Fulmer. Ryan Wilberg and Brett Wilberg, your 254. 255 going to be Gray and Gray. And then Rendon Poundage and Sean Berry, 256. Wilberg and Wilberg, 254. Go ahead and ride on in. 254 boxes are yours. Sorrell and Fulmer, nicely done. Boys, you're 8 flat. 8 seconds flat. That'll bring us down to number 254, Wilberg and Wilberg. Caden Gray and Sean Gray, your 255 and 256. Going to be Powledge and Berry. Caden Gray, Sean Gray, 255. You can ride on in. 255, ride right in, please. You're going to face up there to be 751, team. Pretty darn salty. 7.51. That'll bring us down to Caden Gray and Sean Gray. This is 255. 256, going to be Powledge and Berry. Then we look for Mike Bacon, James Watson, as well as Cody Horner and Wesley Barlow and Corey King, J.D. McGuire. Powledge and Berry, number 256. Go ahead and ride on in. 256, ride on in, please. Gray and Gray right here, number 255. 255, going to be no time. It'll bring us to 256 now. Rendon Powledge and Sean Berry. Then we're going to get the Mavericks, Mike Bacon and James Watson, as well as Cody Horner, Wesley Barlow, and Corey King, J.D. McGuire. Mike Bacon and James Watson, go ahead and ride on in. Bacon and Watson, you can ride on in. With 5 there, the number's going to be 1330. That's just quick enough. 13 and 30. That'll get you down to the second arena. Now it's going to be Mike Bacon and James Watson. What about Cody Warner and Wesley Barlow? Can we do that one? We're going to Cody Warner and Wesley Barlow right here. Then Corey King and J.D. McGuire. Mike Bacon, James Watson. That's where we're at right here. Mike Bacon and James Watson. Then it'll be Cody Warner, Wesley Barlow, and Corey King, J.D. McGuire. Darn the luck anyhow, whipped it back off. A hauntingly familiar scene, unfortunately for me. We'll go to Cody Warner, Wesley Barlow, and then Corey King and J.D. McGuire. Got it on a pretty dang good one right here. That's going to work, boys. That's going to work, boys. You're 692. That's awfully good. Going down to the second arena, 692. Final run goes to Corey King and J.D. McGuire now. Straight up, 836. Got it right there. 8.36. That's the conclusion of our long go-round. Your 15th callback going to be Heath Hartman and John Fulmer. Braden Tryon and Tyler Waters, you are callback number 14, and you are at 24.92. Callback 13, Hippie Sanchez and Casey Chamberlain with a 24.70. The 12 caller is going to be Jace Davis, Ryder Davis with a 24.70 as well. And callback 11 is Cooper Britton and Rance Winters. They're 24 and 67.
Well, as we look at the top 10 right here, it looks like this. It is going to be Ryan Wilberg, Brett Wilberg, as they come in with the 24.39, the 9th high. Heath Hartman and Sean Gray with the 23.99. 8's going to be Case Loxton, Vider De Silva, 23 and 82. The 7th call, Colton Halton, Scout and McElroy with a 23 and 74. And then it is the top 6, Ryan Wilberg, Alfonso Gonzalez, 23.71.
We're going to go to callback number 5 and see Colton Ranley and Justin Elms. They're coming in with a 23.66. Callback 4 is Gabe Williams and Case Phillips with a 23.50. Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell. You're the third high team, 23 and 06. The second callback is going to be Kate Merritt and J.D. McGuire with a 22 and 63. And the high callback, they got a little jump on us again. It's Nathan Kirtley, J.D. McGuire. They are 20 and 85, and they're going to be roping in a big check.
Well, $1,000 for the fast time out of the short round not placing. We've got 12 monies in the average, and 11th and 12th going to pay $3,370. 9th and 10th worth $4,500, and then 8th in the average going to get $5,620. 7th $6,756, $7,870. 5th is going to pay $8,990. As we look to the top 4, it's $10,110. Third's going to pay $13,480. Second is going to be $19,100, and if you are the champion of the number 13.5, $24,720. It's the top 20 of the 13.5.
I'll tell you what, you stumble into a short round that pays better than $10,000 to finish anywhere in the top 4. You stumbled into a good one. Let's get it on right here. 20th callback going to be Caden Babb and J.C. Lucero. Babb and Lucero working on a 25.47. 25 and 47, boys. Let's load up and start the party, shall we? We got a whole lot of money to hand out. Better than $12,000 aside to win the average out of this thing. We're paying 12 in the average. This thing is going to be a gold mine for you. Everybody roping in this one got a shot at a great check. Let's do it here. Babb and Lucero, start us off with a big run right here. I'm sorry, going to be a no time for us at callback 20.
All right, it's the 19th call, Lawson Horner and Dodge Hare. Now this team 25-44. Now here's the deal. Right out of leg separates the top 20, so it's wide open right here. It could be anybody's game. Pecos Rawson, Derek Jansen, you're going to be second out. Lawson Horner, Florida man, he likes to reach. He got him around the deep neck, now to the backside, Dodge Hare. Hey, 752, that's good stuff. Total's going to be 32.96. They lead the roping.
That's going to crack the ice for us. We're going to get rolling here at callback number 18. Pecos Ralston and Derek Jansen. Gentlemen, it's a 25 and 23. We just watched Lawson Horner and Dodge Hare step up to the plate and hit one out to the grass. They hit a stand-up double right there, and they are sitting in first right now with 32 and change, boys. Go to work on one right here. You got a good one. Look it right here. How about a 6.47 to take over the top spot? 31.70 is number 1.
Oh, yeah, this is team roping as we go to the top 17. Clinton Hyatt, Maypearl, Texas, Bryce Stafford out of Grandview. These guys are 25-11. How about a 6.58 to go to the lead? Danny Denmark and Sterling Vi, you're going to be second out. Oh, yeah, baby, here we go. Clinton Hyatt, he's right here on the head side. This guy originally from out there in El Paso, Texas. Bryce Stafford, man, this guy been healing them down for a long time. He's a golfer as well. 25-11. Come on, boys. Look here, Clinton Hyatt. Yes, sir. Now to the backside, Mr. Stafford. Look at that dude. Healed him. They're going to be an 8.51. Guys, it ain't going to be first, but hey, money's money, and they're 33.62. They're third. Top 16 now.
Coming to the callback 16 right here. I'm looking at Dan Denmark, and I'm looking at Sterling Villa. Lone Camp in Midland, Texas. Gentlemen, you're 25-10. Rock solid on 3 steers. Now, to get to the lead, you're going to have to be kind of hasty. You got to be about 6.5 seconds if you're going to take over the top spot. Look at right here. No seal for a stepper. 6:39. Boys, I didn't know you were going to take me serious right there. You're going to go to number 1, 31-49.
All right, here's Heath Hardman and John Fulmer. They're 24.94. They're going to be a 6:54 better to go to the lead. They'll be followed by Braylon Tryon and Tyler Waters. Oh, yeah. Come on. Heath Hardman, John Fulmer. Chaney Chamberlain, if you're here, could you come by the announcer stand? Chaney Chamberlain, look here. Heath Hardman got out like a thief, baby. John Fulmer, look at that dude. No, baby, no. It's not going to work here.
Not what we're accustomed to seeing right there at all. We're going to go to callback number 14 now. It is Braylon Tryon and it's Tyler Waters, and they are 24.92 coming into the short go round. It's pretty salty, boys. You got to be 6.5 to get anywhere in the top 2 of this one right here. You found yourself in a knife fight, but I guarantee you what, if you can weather the storm, it's going to pay like a slot machine. Your callback 14, paying 12. Braylon going to put a bell collar catch on now. Tyler Waters. We're going to let him escape. I'm sorry, no time.
All right, Hippie Sanchez, Casey Chamberlain. This team right here with a 24.70. They got to be right here a 6.78. Wow, here we go. Hippie Sanchez, Casey Chamberlain. They're going to be followed by Jace Davis, Ryder Davis second out. All right, Hippie. Hey, Salesman right here on the front side and a healer on the backside. Casey Chamberlain. 24.70. Got to be a 6.78. All right, Hippie gets ready to rock and roll right here. 13th callback. Still trying to fill all those spots with the top 12. All right, Hippie's ready to roll right here. Casey Chamberlain. You bet. 24.70. 6.78. Hippie rolls right here. Come on. Jason Ryder, you can come on in. Oh, Hip has trouble. There's going to be no time.
We're going to the top 12, and it's guaranteed money from here to the top. And we're going to Jason Ryder Davis. Norman G, Texas, you are 24.70. 13th and 12th callback were identical, and we're going to work on one right here. Bronco face steer, got him bent. Now we're going to the backside. Ryder D, get a wrap. Got him, +5 though. You'll be 15 flat. 39-70. You'll be number 5.
All right, to the top 11. Here's Cooper Britton out of Rockwall. Rance winners, La Pan. They're 24.67, and they got to be a 6.81. Followed by the Wilberg Boys, the top 10. We pay the top 12, and right now we got 5 spots filled. Holy mackerel. We're going to reset things. Cooper and Ranch, you'll be up right now, boys. 6. Here we go. Front side looks good. To the backside, Rance got a leg. They're going to be 11-64. Boys, total is going to be a 36-31. That's 5th. We go to the top 10.
10th callback coming at you right here. We're going to be looking at Ryan Wilberg and Brett Wilberg. They're out of Lott, Texas, and they're 24.39 on their Friday night. Now, gentlemen, we're still wide open for the bottom 5 holes out of this thing, but I'll tell you this much. To get to the lead right here, you got to be about 7 seconds flat. You can do it on the yellow steer right there. We're gonna get a wrap, get tight, face up, 7-27. That's going to be good enough to get you to number 2, boys. You're 31.66.
All right, here's Heath Hardman ready to go on the head side. Sean Gray to the back. This team is 23.99 at a 7.49. 7.49, they'd be dancing just right. Oh, come on, let's roll it right here. Heath Hardman and Sean Gray, 7.49. They're going to be followed by Case Logston, Vider da Silva. Right here, Heath Hardman, head side, got him. Now to the backside. Sean Paul, look at that guy. Hey, they're going to be 802. That's good stuff. Totaling the average 3201. They're fourth. We go to the top 8.
We're going to the 8th callback, and might I remind you at this point that it pays better than $5,000 to finish anywhere in the top 8. Case Logston, Vitor da Silva, Texas and Texas, you're 23.82 coming in. Same story, though. Got to be 7.5 on them. Can't be doing legs, can't be doing barriers. Got to be straight up, got to be tight, got to be right, got to be PER perfect. But if you are, you're going to be pulling a good check out tonight. Here's the situation. All you got to do is just stop the clock to get into the top 9 right here. However, like I said before, you're going to have to be sub 8 to get anywhere in the top 3. Come on, O'Roney. Get O'Roney stretched out. Yes, you're going to do it right there with an 824. That's going to move you to number 5 on the average. She's a tough one. You're 3206.
All right, top 7. Now it's going to be Colton Alt right here. His partner, Scout McElroy. Arkansas boys, the Razorbacks, 2374. 774 to be number 1. Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez going to be second out. Top 7 money's on the line right here. Let's do it. Colton Alt right here out of Hot Springs Village. Mountain View for Scout McElroy. Oh, boy. Come on, gentlemen. 2374. 774 to go to the lead. They got one that takes them down the arena. But look at old Gray catch up. Now to the backside. Hey, the Arkansas boys have problems. They're going to be no time, no money. Top 6.
Going to callback number 6 to see Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez. Ryan out of Lott, Texas. Alfonso, Weatherford, Texas. We're 23-71, gentlemen. You're 23-71. This thing is open yet. You just got to catch to get in the top 10. A 7.77. I like that number. 777 is going to guarantee you a top 6. And by top 6, I'm talking about over $7,000 to finish anywhere in the top 6 of this one right here. If you could jump out and be maybe a long 6 right here, I'll bet you my best girl's barrel horse you pulled 10 grand. Oh, dirty rotten luck. Hey, it fell on. It fell on. Are we going to get a pair, will we? Yes, we will. 8.85, boys. 8.85. How about it? 32.56. You're number 6.
Well, the 16th callback still leading the rope, and as we go to the top 5, Dan Denmark and Sterling Vire sitting on top of the pack. Here's Colton Ranley and Justin Elms. Oh, come on. Look at there. Got him. Now, Wingnut. Do some healing, boy. Look at that. Hey. They're going to be smooth 841. That is going to put them 3207. That's 6. We go to the top 4 now.
We are going to the top 4, and again, it pays over 10 grand to finish in the top 4 of this one right here. Gabe Williams and Case Phillips. It's Comanche, Texas on the backside, and Milwaukee, Oklahoma. Comanche on the front side, Oklahoma on the back side. We're going to get one bent right in the middle of the pin. Get you some. Get you some right there. Dang it, it's an inside leg. 13 and a nickel. That's going to drop you down there to number 11. You are 36.55.
Well, as we go to the top 3, Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell. These boys, they rope good. They're 23.06. 842 would give them no less than $13,000. Cade Merritt, J.D. McGuire, cock your hammers because you're second out. Here's Rance Winters right here on the head side. Oh, this is his specialty. Now, watch this Arkansas cat on the backside. Hey! Oh, yeah, they're going to be +5. That doesn't happen very often. 1277. Total for them now. 12 and 77 is going to put them 35 and 84. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to put them 10th as we go to the top 2.
We're going to go to Fort Worth. We're going to go to Midland. We're going to go to Cade Merritt. And we're going to go to J.D. McGuire. Boys, you're 22.63. Pays almost $20,000 to finish second out of this thing, and you can do it with a 9-second run. Give me 9 flat. We'll get you $19,000. You do have one coming behind you, boys. Got to put a little bit of heat on them. They got a 2-second jump on you. Let's see if we can't make them think about it right here. Yellow Steer, that's a good one. Boys, we're going to bring you right back. Go down, get your head rope, get your cactus rope. We're going to bring you right back. Take your time, get your mind right. You're going to come back and run for about $20,000.
JD with those back-to-back calls right here in the first and second position.
We're going to go to the second callback. Cade Merritt, J.D. McGuire. JD is coming back to back here. If we were happen to mess around and win 2 holes out of this thing, win the first 2 holes out of this deal, boy, it'd be about a $20,000 night for you, JD. Cade Merritt, let's help him get it done right here, shall we? Oh, buddy. Forget about that one. Now's a good time for some amnesia. You got a great run coming up right now.
All right, Oklahoma man on the head side for Nathan Kirtley. J.D. McGuire on the backside. If you met up with these 2 guys in the dark, do not pick on them. They're both big enough to burn diesel right here. These guys could be 1063 or better and win this roping. $24,720. Nathan Kirtley to the front side. He's out good. Whoa, boy. Here you go, gentlemen. Front side looks good. JD to the backside. Oh, man. Clean here. They are going to be a 10 and 88. And ladies and gentlemen, it is not going to be first, but it is going to be fourth as their total comes in at 3173. Dan Denmark and Sterling Vi going to take the top honors. $24,720 out of the 16th callback. Ryan Wilberg, Brett Wilberg going to win $19,100. Their 10th callback. Then the third place is going to go to Pecos Ross and Derek Jansen, $13,480. Fourth's going to be Nathan Kirtley and J.D. McGuire for $10,110. Fifth place, Heath Hardman and Sean Gray, $8,990. Sixth place going to be Case Loxton and Vado da Silva, $7,870. Seventh place going to be Colton Ranley and Justin Elms, $6,750. Eighth place, Ryan Wilberg and Alfonso Gonzalez, $5,620. Ninth, going to be Lawson Horner and Dodge Hare, $4,500. 10th, Clinton Hyatt and Bryce Stafford, $4,500. 11th, Rance Winters and Blaine Caldwell, $3,370. And then at 12th place, going to be Cooper Britton and Rance Winters, $3,370. That fast time, Gabe Williams and Case Phillips taking home $1,000 for their 13:05. Dan Denmark, Sterling Vi, we need you guys over here for the pictures and the prizes and all the good stuff. Danny Denmark, Sterling Vi. We're going to go right into that number 12 here in just a moment.